All right, folks. Kind of sitting down, finally can chill for a minute. Tell y'all, it's tough being a coach. It's tough being the coach, man. Tell you, got a lot going on. I work too darn much. I work too much, folks. Well, we know how YouTube go. Hold on, 78 Sports TV is in my. Yeah, yeah, got had 78 Sports TV. All up in my listening to a video from 78. And it is what it is. But we're gonna get this thing. God dog, 4 y'all in here already. I'm loving this. All right, guys. Guys, we're gonna get this in. We're gonna talk. And we're gonna do our thing tonight. Okay. I got a lot of topics that I'm gonna cover. Gonna cover them quickly. And folks, you guys know I don't even need to wait no longer. It's 70 y'all in here. You know how we do. We roll tight on this channel. Hold on, let me set up the thing so I can see. Smash the like button. Stevie Moodle. Oh, Stevie Griffin. What's up, man? XA Gucci. Dude, BJ, you can't argue with me, man. You can't win a debate against me. You can't win a debate. Zaman. Okay, so let's get at it. Mackenzie Dern, the hype job. Yes. Mackenzie Dern, the hype job, has been ranked in the top 15. Now, Angela Overkill Hill is mad, but nobody cares about Angela Overkill Hill. I don't care about her. But, Felice Herrick matters, because Felice isn't bullying people, making fun of people, making memes about people that's trying to help sick people, okay? BJ, I just got on, bro. Just got on. I'm going to go ahead and get my initial points out. You can't win a debate. Mackenzie Dern is a cheater. She's a hype job. That's what it is, okay? And Mackenzie Dern going to get tattooed, okay, when she gets an opponent that can bang. That's what it is. Mackenzie Dern is a cheater. But they put this cheater, okay? They put this cheater in the top 15. So be it. But and here go my argument. I'm gonna tell you why I'm so pissed off at this. Because Mari Raynaud can make the weight in her division. Mari Raynaud can be the credible opponent. But how is it? How in the hell? And matter of fact, I'm going off. How in the hell can Mari Raynaud be on a winning streak for damn near 2 years? Kat Zingano be on a losing streak, but Kat Zingano is still ranked ahead of her. Like, I don't get this. But then you got this hype job in Mackenzie Dern who drinks, parties, lays out at the beach, and can't make weight. Oh, and this was strategic. Okay? This was strategic. Okay? She purposely, okay, by means necessary being undisciplined. And now, without a shadow of a doubt, now they're putting this hype job in the top 15. This is a disgrace to MMA. Shout out in the comment section. I'm going off. Beverly, how you doing? Good. Beverly Rose is in the house. And guys, I promised I'd do a boxing live stream, but it's too many. I am going to do that live stream tomorrow. I promise. Okay. It's just too much stuff going on in women's MMA. But I'm sick of this hype job. Okay. I'm sick of it. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, God dog it. I was trying to, but I couldn't. I tried to. Angela Overkill Hill was hating on her. I made a video in defense of Mackenzie Dern. This hype job, this is her 4th time missing weight. She can't make the weight at strawweight. Why the hell are you a strawweight? Why is Mackenzie Dern a strawweight? If she can't even make the damn weight, how's she going to explain this? Dern is a cheater. And BJ, I don't know if you ever been inside of a ring, but let me tell you something. When you're at lower weight classes, and I'm going to educate you, 5 to 10 pounds and 7 pounds is astronomical when you're in a lower weight class. If you're a heavyweight, it's not that big a deal because you got to fight somebody. You got to fight at that weight, and heavyweight is a heavyweight. But when you're at those lower weight classes like strawweights, a 7 pounds, that's an advantage because look, okay, Amanda Bobby Cooper's probably came into the octagon at 120, maybe. But I can tell you this right now. Mackenzie Dern probably walked in there damn near at 135 pounds. That weight, the weight is, I don't care who you are. I don't care what kind of skill you got. If you're outweighing your opponent by 10 to 15 pounds, that's going to make a difference in the octagon. That is a fact. Okay? That's a fact. I don't care how you slice it and dice it. She needed that extra weight. She felt like she needed, so she cheated. End of story. Okay, well, then you understand. Then if you did karate for 10 years, then fine, okay. But if you didn't wrestle, if you don't know anything about wrestling, if you ain't boxed, if you ain't did MMA, that's totally different. Because when you're in karate tournaments, you strike and get the point, and that's it. When you're boxing, you're going at somebody for 3 rounds. And let me tell you something. I mean, you're going at somebody from 3-minute rounds for 12 rounds, okay? That's what you do. It's not grueling. You don't have somebody all over you for 3 minutes around when you're taking karate. You're in tournaments, okay? You don't have that. You don't have that weight on you. See, they can put the weight on you. It's a fact. And when you're dealing in women's MMA, when you're dealing with all aspects of the game, okay, you're dealing with striking, you're dealing with grappling, you're dealing with submission, okay? 7 pounds as a straw weight, that matters. And that makes an astronomical difference in the outcome of the fight. Mackenzie Dern is a cheater. Mackenzie Dern has no skill. Okay, she threw the overhand right. And okay, so you struggled against Ashley Yoder. Okay, one of the weakest fighters in the division. Okay, you got tagged up. You got hit a few times by Amanda Bobby Cooper, one of the weakest fighters in the division. What do you do now? What do you do now? Okay, when they put her in there with somebody, and I'm telling you this, and I'm telling you again, when they put Mackenzie Dern in there with a legitimate opponent, somebody who isn't going to fall from the first punch, I guarantee you, I promise you, she's going to sleep. She'll get knocked out. Just like Ronda Rousey lost her first time, okay? When Ronda Rousey lost the first time, guess what happened? She got put to sleep. It's a hype job. See, I see the UFC doing the exact same thing with Mackenzie Dern. They're pushing this girl up in the ranks. This girl, she'll have to win one more fight, and she will get a title shot. But I'm going to tell you, she get up in there, she face a Bojangles. If she faces a Kovacevic, I'm telling you, she finna take the ass whooping of a lifetime. I can tell you that now. Mackenzie Dern is on her way to getting knocked out. All the telltale signs, everything is there. What up, everybody? What up? I see the crew in here. What's up, XA Gucci? What's up, man? TC Johnson. What's up, man? What's up, Zombies? What's up? What's up, all of y'all? What's up? I'm going in. Okay. We'll get off Mackenzie Dern in a minute. That's the first part of the program. But she receiving backlash. Nah, I don't care about Angela Overkill here. Who cares about Angela here? Nobody cares about Angela here. But, you know, Felice Herrick got a point. Felice Herrick has a point. Herrick has a point. And I'm going to tell you, a real legitimate 115-pounder in the upper echelon of the division, I can tell you now they ain't finna do that. They're going to look at Mackenzie Dern like they're crazy. Oh, you can't make the weight? Here, let me take your purse. Let me take my win bonus and let me get out of here. They're not going to do it, man. Because then, too, these fighters on the upper echelon, they're not going to take the fight, and they're not going to risk going to decision because they're going to get robbed by this hype job. Mackenzie Dern is a hype job. Bona fide hype job. And every chance I get, I'm going to point that out to people. She's a hype job, okay? This hype job, no. I don't buy this hype job, okay? And she will always be a hype job until she can make weight and get in here and beat the opponents that she need to beat. That's just how it is. That's just the way that is. That's just the way that is. Mackenzie Dern ain't beating no top 10 opponents. Not no real threats. She ain't going to do it. Reggie the Tree, what's up, man? Reggie the Tree will slap you with that wrench. He's moderator. Okay? He's going to slap you with that wrench. Marcus Bell, boy, they're going to slap you with that wrench. Don't come in here spamming comments. Don't come in here trying to get the chat. And guys, moderators, you got somebody coming in here trying to throw the chat off, that's fine. Slap them with that wrench. Go ahead. I ain't gonna have time to be slapping people today, man. I'm finna fully give every bit of energy I got into what's going on. Okay. Mackenzie Dern is gonna get beat. Yoder exposed her. Ashley Yoder exposed Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern was look, she was outpointed in that fight. She could not do exactly what she wanted to do in that fight. Mackenzie Dern, and all I got to say about it is she a hype job. Okay. And I get sick and tired of the UFC pushing these hype jobs along. They find somebody who halfway decent looking, got a halfway body, that can show off some cleavage, shake her booty. Every time they get somebody like that, they push them up the ladder. And guess what? These hype jobs, they fall back down the ladder. I mean, look at Paige Van Zandt. Let's talk about female hype jobs in the UFC. Paige Van Zandt. That's got to be the biggest hype job in history. Okay? They tried to hype up Paige. What happened to Paige? Paige started getting beat up. Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey probably was, I can't say she the biggest hype job because Ronda actually beat people. She won. But when she stopped fighting these one-dimensional fighters, guess what happened? Ronda Rousey started getting knocked out. And I'm talking about knocked out, period. Okay? They hyped up Ronda for so long. Dana White even had many of you guys thinking Ronda was a beauty queen. I'm like, man, what are people seeing? What are people seeing? Like somebody pissed on Ronda's neck with a giraffe. It's like Ronda got her face pissed on by giraffe piss or possum piss. Okay? Forget it. Paige Van Zandt sucks. Okay? We know that. Ashley Yoder dominated that fight. Even Ashley Yoder had a takedown. Like, what the heck? And I'm like, wait a minute. Mackenzie Dern's supposed to be this BJJ expert, but I keep telling y'all that BJJ in the octagon and BJJ on the mat, okay, is not the same thing. In the octagon, okay, you have, okay, you have things that can assist you when you're dealing with these BJJ people. So you got the things such as even the mat, the texture of the mat. It's not the same as being on a BJJ tournament mat. They're different. You don't get the same traction in the octagon mat. You got a cage that's there to help assist you from being submitted. Okay? It's hotter in an octagon. So you start to sweat. You can't hold on to the submissions like you can in a BJJ tournament. I have to break this stuff down. Okay? And I'm just telling you that right now. Okay, we got a little love in the comment section. My man Benji has showed up. Marcus Bell, Ness's 12. What's up, man? Okay, the crew, man. We got the crew in here. Guys, I'm just going in for a little bit. I'm going in for a little bit, and I'm taking it on down through there. Okay, Ashley Yoder outpointed Mackenzie Dern. Outpointed her. Mackenzie Dern first fight, she fought against a teenager, Kenya Rojas. She couldn't even submit Kenya. Kenya was like 17. Couldn't get Kenya. And Mackenzie Dern was had many more accolades. Talking about the BJJ was on point. Mackenzie Dern was a killer. She couldn't submit Kenya Rojas. And I'm going to tell you something. When you get the person that cannot, if Mackenzie Dern can't submit him, if she can't take him down, she can't submit him, Mackenzie Dern get knocked out. Okay? That's just how it is. Mackenzie Dern is going to get knocked out, and I'm leading the try. I know she is. I see a hype job. I smell a hype job. I see a hype job all at the beach. I see a hype job at the club. I see a hype job, showing the cleavage, showing the booty. Hype job 101. That's what it is. She a hype job. And you got a lot of hype jobs. What's up, Carlos C? What's up, Chris Lopez? What's up, Reggie? What's up, Tay Brown? Tay Brown. Tay Brown. Okay. And Leon, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this, okay? Let's talk about why Ashley Yoder defeated. Why Ashley Yoder came up and she defeated, okay, Mackenzie Dern. The striking, Ashley Yoder landed twice as many strikes per round. Ashley Yoder controlled the fight, okay, had better ring IQ. Mackenzie Dern don't have any octagon IQ. She don't have it. Mackenzie Dern, she close her eyes, she duck her head, and she throw a punch. That's what she do. That's what she do. And I'm sitting here telling you now, this is the next hype job. Now, you're going to have the Mackenzie Dern simps. You're going to have some simps run around here, and they're going to try to defend this crap. But, at the end of the day, I can't roll with Mackenzie Dern. I can't roll with Mackenzie Dern, her arrogant attitude. I can't roll with that fake accent that she tried to use. Mackenzie Dern is a valley girl from Arizona or California. She's a valley girl. She ain't had, now her accent all of a sudden, she got a heavy Brazilian accent. How the hell are you going to explain this? It's ridiculous, man. This girl is phony, and I'm telling you now, people, they're just gonna get on the Mackenzie Dern bandwagon. Okay, they are, and they're gonna get on that bandwagon, and these people, they're gonna be disappointed when Mackenzie Dern loses. And I'm telling you, when she does, she's gonna pull a Ronda Rousey. You know what she's gonna do? She's going to go into seclusion. She's going to go into hiding. She's not going to talk to the media. You're not going to find her. You might find her at a bar because that's where she likes to hang out. You're going to find her in all these different places, y'all. You're going to find her. But guess what, guys? I bet she ain't going to be giving no interviews. She ain't going to be doing that. She's going to pull a Ronda Rousey. People still love Ronda, though. People still love Ronda, but Dern is on. And you know what? This is her team fault. Well, you know, she got kicked out of one gym, and now she got to go back to California and train. This is her team fault. This is the UFC fault. You know, my thing is let the girl develop. I'm always like, let the girl develop. And matter of fact, let her develop. But how about this, Mackenzie? Why don't you be a flyweight? Why don't you become a flyweight? I mean, don't you think that would help you? Because clearly you can't make strawweight. See, how are you going to be ranked in a division that you can't even make the damn weight for? How? I mean, come on, people. How are you, okay? How are you going to be ranked in a division that you can't make the weight for? BJ, she can, hey, let her come on your show. Good. I don't want to interview her. Never reached out to her. But you guys, y'all to give a great interview. I don't want to interview her for what? Because everything she tell me is going to be a facade. And then me, if it's me, I ain't going to kiss her butt. I'm going to ask her the real questions. You know what I'd ask Mackenzie? Mackenzie, why are you a cheater? Why do you lie? Why did you get kicked out of your gym? You don't have any discipline, do you? Do you, Mackenzie? In the MMA laboratory, they didn't want that headache. You see, people like Mackenzie Dern, I'm going to tell you what they do, okay? Mackenzie Dern, they'll go and lose. They'll lose a fight, and then they'll say, oh, well, you know, it's because my team didn't prepare me for the fight. Oh, you know, see, that's what fighters like her do. They won't accept responsibility. They're not going to do that. Mackenzie Dern is going to, you know what she's going to do? She's going to get all these people on her side. Everybody going to love her. They're going to do whatever. But then Mackenzie Dern going to disappoint the crap out of everybody, okay? She going to get knocked out. Somebody going to whoop her tail. Somebody going to kick her in the ass. And Mackenzie Dern is going to, she's going to fall out. That's what's going to happen to Mackenzie Dern. No, that's fine. That's fine. I ain't saying, BJ, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, if it's me, I'm going in hard. See, I'm going in hard. I'm going to make that girl just hang up the phone if it's me. Okay? I don't, you know, honestly, I don't even want to interview a person like Mackenzie Dern. I don't. You can't make your weight, and then you sitting here, you on social media hyping up your win, and girl, you cheated to get there? I can't do it. Coach Shelton Harrison cannot hype up this hype train. I can't do it. Okay? Mackenzie Dern, I'm going to tell you people who I never want to interview. Even if they wanted to interview with me, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to interview Ronda Rousey. Now, I interviewed Ronda Rousey's mom, and I actually reached out to her mom on social media. Her mom, nice. Her mom replied back to me, and, you know, she said that, you know, she's working a lot. You know, she got a company where they make video games for kids, education. And she told me, you know, like, I got to hit her back again on a slow season. She said, like, in the summer. You know, but I would never interview Ronda Rousey. Wouldn't want to. Wouldn't care to, because she'll say something smarter than I cuss out. Okay? I wouldn't want to interview Amanda Nunes too fast. Okay? Because she would lie to me and I'll say, why are you lying? I wouldn't want to do it. And Mackenzie Dern, I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to interview her. I wouldn't want to interview Paige Van Zandt. See, I wouldn't want to interview these hype jobs. You know what? And if this channel even grows to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and then the managers are knocking the door down, say, hey, could you interview one of my fighters? And if it's Mackenzie Dern, I'm going to say no. I ain't finna interview her. For what? She can't even tell the truth. She can't even tell the truth. I'm serious. Man, I go in. See, a lot of my interviews, they non-controversial. Like, I don't really get up under their skin because, you know, they're not buttholes. Y'all notice I don't interview buttholes? I don't interview a butthole. I just don't do it. I don't want to do it because I've asked Mackenzie, you're a fraud. First thing I ask her is, Mackenzie, you don't even speak English. I mean, you don't even speak. Look, that's not your accent. Look, I can't interview with you until you talk to me in English. Not the Brazilian accent English, but we can't talk unless you talk to me in English. And if she can't do that, man, I'll be like, get off. I'll say, Mackenzie, Get your monkey ass off the coach's phone. Click, hang up. That's what I would do. That's what I would do to Mackenzie Dern. Hang up on her. I'm telling you now. I had a fighter, and I ain't gonna say the fighter name, but I had a fighter message me the other day saying, "Coach, I really don't appreciate what you said." I said, "What you mean? You don't appreciate me telling the truth, or you don't appreciate my opinion on you?" I said, "Which one? Could you take the video down?" No, no, I'm not taking the video down. Of course not. Why? These fighters, see, they so used to people kissing their butt. They so used to people kissing their butt. They so used to people, telling them what they want to hear. They used to that crap. I'm not going to. If I make a video, that's how I feel. If I make a video, that's how I feel. Okay, that's how I feel. I feel that way. So I don't care if it's a fight. It's a pretty good, well-known fighter. And she asked me, "Could I take the video down?" I said, "No, I ain't taking the video down. I can't do it." Then she reached out to me on social media, asked, "Could I take the video down?" I said, "No, I am not going to take the video down. Sorry." Oh yeah, Alejandro Chavez. I will not. No, I wouldn't want to interview Bojanglecheck. If I ever had to interview Joanna Bojanglecheck, I would be like, "You are delusional," and I would tell her to her face. I would say, "Bojanglecheck, hold on, my mic working." I would say, "Bojanglecheck, you are the most delusional person on God's green earth." I would say that. I would say, "Bojanglecheck, listen. Let me tell you what you need to do. Go find somebody and go sit in the chair." Okay. Matter of fact, let me take a sip of this Jamaican brew. I got some Jamaican ginger beer. It's non-alcoholic. I don't drink alcohol, but let me take a sip of this. Okay. Let's do this real quick and let's get this thing going. Ah, God, dog. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Well, that thing burn going down. All right. Brittany the War Machine. I see a few of y'all. I see my man Fit and Fine. He's here. XA Gucci, he here. Man, let's go ahead and get to this. Let's get to this. Listen, I would tell Bojanglecheck. I say, "Bojanglecheck, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. I think you're racist. I don't like you. And second of all, see, this is what I would say to Joanna." And she said, "Why you think that? Where the jungle comments? And then the little remarks you made about Asian people when you was in an Asian restaurant eating. Oh yeah, I got those photographs. But I would say it. I would tell her that. But I wouldn't want to interview her. You know, I don't interview buttholes. I just don't do it. And if I ever had to interview a person that was a butt, guess what I would do? I give them the business. They get the business. Okay. And my girl Brittany, the war machine, Brittany Neiman. Guys, Brittany is fighting next month, guys. We got to support that fight. And toward the middle of this podcast, I'm gonna put that up on the screen. And guys, from the looks of it, Brittany, you tell me if I'm right or wrong. I might be wrong. Mostly I'm wrong because I can't never second guess you. But I could have sworn that LFA, they put your fight up there and they had a time that it was going to be aired. And old coach got happy. I got happy. Okay. Because you're the chart, you said, "Hey, well, they spelled your name wrong first." I was a little mad about that. And I was about to call them up and say, "Hey, LFA, y'all don't know how to spell Neiman? Do you not know how to spell Brittany Neiman? I mean, where you people come from? You people can't spell?" But then Brittany got it corrected, boy. That was great. Brittany got that thing. Brittany got it corrected, and she's also on MMA Power Hour, guys. That was a good interview. I enjoyed that interview. It was nice and bubbly. I love Brittany. Brittany killed it. Brittany killed it. Okay, so yes, and then Brittany, I'm gonna have Brittany back on. Well, Brittany, if you'll come, God bless you. Yeah, well, if you don't come, Brittany, I'll just be mad for about a day, but I'll still be mad. But yeah, well, Brittany killed that interview, man. That thing was great. Okay, but guys, she's gonna be fighting soon, and you know, hey, folks, she's a good fighter, guys. I think Brittany has a future, and win or lose, I'm supporting Brittany Neiman, guys. Okay, let me get back to Mackenzie. I'm gonna get back to Mackenzie Dern. Let's get this in because Mackenzie Dern got to get this work today. Mackenzie Dern definitely got to get this work. Um, you know, guys, I would be a fan. Like I would totally be a fan of Mackenzie Dern. I would do it. Even if she made weight. Okay, I can forget the accent. Okay, I can forget the accent. I can, y'all. I can totally forget the accent. Okay, maybe she trying. It's a good gimmick. Okay, great. But this woman she put these pounds on, and then she went in the octagon and cheated, and then wanted to gloat about the victory that she cheated to get, and now she's ranked in the top 15. The UFC is a monster. Dana White, your bald head is lying. How you gonna explain this? Guys, I can't take it. I can't take it, y'all. And I know that everybody, please, please listen. If you are a Mackenzie Dern fan, if you're a Dern fan, stop and think. Why do you like Mackenzie Dern? You know, people never really say that, well, I like her because of her skill set. You looking at her booty and you looking at her breast. That's what that's what you're looking at. And don't try to say now that I love her fan. I love her work. Don't say it now. I done exposed some of you dudes too. I done exposed y'all. I have exposed y'all people. So don't try to say it's because you like her BJJ skill. No, don't say it now. Okay, it's too late. You guys know good and darn well. You know without a shadow of a doubt. You guys know without a shadow of a doubt. You know what it is. Okay. Many of you don't be guilty. Don't be guilty. Don't be guilty. Okay. Don't don't be guilty of this. Mackenzie Dern did not make weight. Mackenzie Dern cheated. And Mackenzie Dern, the UFC, they get down this Mackenzie Dern trip. Like, are you serious? They're on this go to flyweight. I mean, just go to flyweight. You're already there. You can make the weight easily for flyweight. Hey, why not go to the flyweight division? I mean, doesn't that seem simple, right? No, not for this. Not for this. I tell y'all, boy, what in the name of Chris Cyborg was she doing, y'all? What in the name of Chris Cyborg was she doing? Kirk Jackson, I tried to tell him, Kirk Jackson, I tried to tell these folks. I told them until I was blue in the face that this girl was not going to make weight, that she's not disciplined. Coach, you don't know what you're talking about. Coach, you just hating on her. Oh, man, you just don't like her because whatever, you know? No, I said this girl wasn't disciplined. Like, I wasn't even trying to be funny, guys. I wasn't. I mean, she's not disciplined, y'all. She's not disciplined. And folks, there's nothing I can do. See, I'm not the reason why she didn't make weight. She was the reason why she didn't make weight. I mean, if we really want to, be honest, Mackenzie Dern didn't make weight. Coach Shelton Harrison wasn't the reason why she didn't make weight. I just don't think people should get upset. I don't think people should get mad because I'm calling Mackenzie Dern out. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to call out for the BS. I done been on Mackenzie Dern for about 20 minutes. Now, I'm going to get off of her soon, okay? I'm going to get off of her soon. I am. But if this girl is allowed to fight at the strawweight division, if she's allowed to, and if she comes in heavy again, if the UFC allow this crap, boy, I'm going to make a Mackenzie Dern video. It's going to be a boycott Mackenzie Dern. And I'm talking about, guys, I'm going to start the movement. Boycott Mackenzie Dern. Any fight. If it's on pay-per-view, boycott the fight. Okay? If it's on even free TV, boycott the fight. If she can't make weight, boycott the fight. And then I don't care if I get 100 people to not watch that fight. That's 100 more people who didn't watch the fight that this girl can't make weight. Easy work. I'm telling you, I'll start the movement. See, this channel's small. It's small, but I tell you what, this channel's small, but man, when an idea comes from this channel, boy, somehow the UFC magically get it. And it's because of all of us. Not because of me, it's because of all of us, y'all. It's because of us. It's because of us. See, they listening to us, y'all. When we do these live streams, and I have George Page, and I have Benji and BJ. They listening to us. They listening to us. They know they are. They know they come in here and they getting ideas from us, y'all. They stealing our ideas because we got the post to the casual fans. We're casual fans, all of us. Okay? Casual fans. Okay. Wait a minute. Let me look at these comments. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see these comments. Negan and his daughter. Oh, I ain't talking about Megan Anderson tonight. You ain't got to worry today. Megan Anderson gonna get it tomorrow night. We have more simps and yeah, yeah, we do. We got a lot of simps. These guys, Mary, you got a point, okay? These a lot of these Mackenzie Dern fans, they really are simps, you know? Like these are the type of guys that Mackenzie will say, hey, can I spit on you? And they say, yeah. And they take the spit off their forehead, they will put it in a bottle and say, hey, this is Mackenzie Dern spit. Okay. Or they'd be the type guys that, hey, Mackenzie want to come fart on them. They try to capture the fart in a bottle and keep the smell for 100 years and say, hey, I'll charge you $10 a pop. I'll charge you $10 a pop to smell this Mackenzie Dern fart. Like these are the kind of fans we dealing with, y'all. Okay. These are the kind of fans that we dealing with. Listen, if you think this is bad, somebody tried to buy Justine Kish, the girl that Felice Harry was putting in the submission hold, and the girl doo-dooed on the octagon. Somebody wanted to buy her doo-doo filtered shorts for $15,000. Listen, this is the nature of the fans we have. Do you not think these guys would go and buy some spit from Mackenzie Dern or pay Mackenzie to fart on them? You know they would. It'd be guys lined up outside of her house. Mackenzie, could you do that? They pay for it. They would, cause they simps. I'm just trying to tell y'all now. I'm telling y'all what's up, okay? These guys are sick, man. These guys are real sick. They not even here for fighting. Like the guy when they come at y'all in the comment section, I'm like, this guy not here to he don't want to see no fight. This guy just here because he think the fighter look good. All of us, we sitting here talking about fights. We sitting here talking about, who gonna be next on the resume. And these guys want to tell you how good they look. That's what they want. Okay. They're a bunch of simps, man. They're simps that they support Mackenzie Dern, and that's it. But it's gonna backfire. It's gonna backfire. Okay. It's gonna backfire, just like the whole Ronda Rousey thing. They built Ronda to be this, indestructible machine, and then when she got destroyed, well, she's a shell of who she once was. That Mackenzie Dern gonna lose, and when she lose, it's gonna be by knockout, y'all. It's not gonna go to decision because I'm gonna tell you why. You're gonna have fighters who get in there with Mackenzie Dern. They're gonna say, "No, if I go to distance with Mackenzie Dern, then guess what? I'm gonna get robbed. So I gotta knock her out." You're gonna get somebody aggressively that's gonna knock her out. They are. Michael, I talk about boxing. Matter of fact, I got 3 videos this week on boxing. Yeah, I talked about Oscar De La Fishnets. I talked about Anthony Joshua the fight. I talked about Vasily Lomachenko. Yeah, man. I still talk about boxing. I do. I talked about barbershop conversations. Shout out to barbershop conversations, Fred. That's my guy. You know, I just found a niche right here. I found a niche and I'm more comfortable. I like boxing, but boxing is pissing me off right now. Okay, I'm pissed off at boxing. I am. Now let's get back to this, and I'm gonna get off Mackenzie Dern here in a second. And guys, give me 10 minutes, and some of y'all want to join the stream in 10 minutes. Give me about 10 minutes, y'all, because I got to go in, and if I have y'all on the stream, I'll just be talking over y'all because I'm not gonna shut up till I'm done with Mackenzie Dern. Yeah. Hey man, my man Combo Breaker, he's in the room, man. Hey, my man, Knowledge of Self-Determined. Boy, it's lit tonight, man. Matter of fact, man, Knowledge, I hope Knowledge knows something about women's MMA. I hope he do, because, man, in about 10 minutes, I want to get all these guys on the stream, man. Combo Breaker 99, that's a good channel. Yeah, man, that's a great channel. Okay, but, so what's next for Mackenzie Dern? I'm going to tell you what they're going to do. They're going to give us somebody in the top 10. You know why? Because she's a hype job that's got the privilege, okay? Of course, she's not on the no love list. No, she's on the love list, okay? Yeah, she's on the love list, but she's not on the no love list. Liquid BJJ, don't front. I love Dern. Nah, I'm not a simp. You know what? I can never part my values for a fighter who everybody think look good. I wouldn't do it. You got people that will let Mackenzie Dern treat them like crap and they still like her. Man, please. Mackenzie Dern never came out her neck sideways to me, okay? Listen, I done seen thousands of beautiful women. Trust me. And I see women every day who 1,000 times beautiful than Mackenzie Dern. Are you crazy? Man, nah. Heck no. Heck no. I tell Mackenzie Dern, look here, girl. Look here. Look here, girly girl. Um, I'm gonna put a lock on your refrigerator if you keep talking to me sideways. I'm gonna put a padlock on your refrigerator. You'll never get in there. Okay? That's what I do. Yeah. Yeah. Combo breaker. Yeah, man. Her respect and dedication to the sport, she don't have it. I agree. She don't have any respect and dedication to the sport. She just don't. She just don't, y'all. I mean, Mackenzie Dern, either she got to get it together, or I'm just gonna lead. I'm gonna lead the campaign. Boycott Mackenzie Dern. I'm gonna lead the campaign. Every time she fight, I ain't watching. Okay, I ain't watching. If she on pay-per-view, I'm not gonna buy the pay-per-view. I'm religious. I'll buy a pay-per-view. I'll buy that in a minute to support the women. But I'm gonna tell you right now, nope, nope, I wouldn't. And I tell you, hey Marcus, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. See, this is what I would do with Mackenzie Dern. If I was her trainer, Mackenzie Dern would not have a waking moment without me right there, because everything she tried to eat, I would sit there, I would simply take it and I would slap it out of her hand. Like if Mackenzie Dern woke up in the morning and tried to eat a Pop Tart, I'd be like, "You popcorn Pop Tart fart," and I take the popcorn, I take the Pop Tart and I go, "Get that Pop Tart out your hand." Or if she tried to drink some orange juice, I slap the juice out of her hand. Here, have some water. Or if she tried to go get a bagel, I go, "No, have a piece of fruit." See, Mackenzie Dern would wake up in the morning. I would give her a glass of water. She'd say, "What's this? Breakfast." Wait a minute, breakfast? Shut up. Drink the water. And after she get that one glass of water, then we going out to the track for 3 hours. We're going to run at least 5 miles on the track. I'll let you have some headphones, Mackenzie. I'll give you some headphones because I'm a nice guy. And then after that, I'm going to make her run hills. I'm going to make her run suicides up the hills. Okay, Mackenzie is going to sweat for darn near 3 hours, okay? She going to sweat for 3 hours. Okay, at lunchtime, she going to get a salad with some lemon on top and some water. That's all she getting, okay? Or she can have a smoothie. I'll let her pick. I'll give her a choice, okay? I will give her a choice to a smoothie or a salad. But that's all she get, okay? That's all she going to get. Then, after she have lunch, guess what we going to go do? Then we going to the swimming pool. Mackenzie Dern, she going to swim 55 laps. Okay, she going to swim 55 laps around the pool. Okay? And if she try to get out the pool, I'm going to jump in the pool and jump on her. Get back in that water. Okay? Or, I have one of those little things that the lifeguards use, where you can actually clean the pool out. I take the little pool cleaner and I hit in the head with the pool cleaner. Don't you get out this pool. Okay? You're going to stand there until you burn that weight. Okay? I'm just saying, this is what I do. And then for dinner, I give her one piece, one slice, one thin slice of turkey. Okay? I give her 2 ounces of a piece of turkey, a salad, and some water. And then we repeat the process. Then we'll go to the gym. We'll do cardio for an hour. And then I'll lock up the refrigerator. And then we start over. This is what I would do. Okay? This is what I do. Mackenzie Dern wouldn't have a chance. Mackenzie Dern would be coming in at 110. Y'all would be like, "God, dog, how Mackenzie lose all that weight?" I'm just trying to tell you, this is what I do. That's what I do. Hey, combo breaker, if she broke on the 12th lap, man, then I get on a golf cart, man, and I just run over with the golf cart. I run behind her with a golf cart, and then I put like a stake at the end of the golf cart, and I say, "Now, come get this stake." I bet she'll try to catch it too, but she never catch it though. She never catch it. This is what I do. Okay, guys. Can I slap the accent off her teeth? Yeah, I'd be glad to. Nah, I don't think I'd be slapping. You slap her too many times now, she might, put you in an arm bar or something. We ain't trying to, we ain't trying to go and get in the arm bar. We ain't trying to lose my arm, okay? We just want her to lose weight, okay? So, I just run her over a couple of times. Yeah, she'll be okay. She will. Yeah, I bet you Mackenzie Dern, she'll feel clean. She'll float like a butterfly. She'll sting like a bee. I'm serious, guys. You know what? I had to do something similar to a fighter. I was trying to get him to make weight. I did that last year to a fighter. Man, I cut off all this dude food. He couldn't eat nothing, man. This guy couldn't eat one cotton picking thing. And I cut off the food so bad, man. Okay. I cut the food off. This guy, but he made weight. He made weight. Okay. So let's go down to the next part of this. Okay. Grasso versus Suarez. Man, let me tell y'all something. Alexa Grasso. Okay. All right, folks. I'll start sending out links. Let me see who's in the stream. Okay. But folks, this hey, it's got to be lit tonight. It's got to be lit, guys. We got to get this in, okay? All right, I see my girl Mary Thomas. Mary, sorry, Mary. While I'm talking about Mackenzie Dern, I'll just be talking over y'all, and it's not fair. It's not fair because I done got it out now. I'm sick of sick of this girl. Maybe next time she'll make the Dern wait. Let me see who else in the house, man. Who else trying to get it in there? JJ would kill her. It'll be the first time coach cheer for. Nah, I ain't cheering for no Bojangle check. Okay, listen. Now you trying to get me to go overboard, okay? Now, George, you're asking me, okay? You're asking me if it was my choice between Bojangle or Dern, I cheer for Dern. I told you I can't stand Bojangle. I can deal with Mackenzie Dern before I deal with Bojangle because, well, Mackenzie Dern not making crazy comments about people. She ain't doing that. I can deal with Bojangle all day, I'm sorry, I can deal with Dern because I can just, I can just get on about her cheating. No, Bojangle is delusional. Bojangle can't give Rose, her credit. No, Bojangle is a disgrace. Okay. And I'm glad when Bojangle got beat. Okay, knowledge of self-determination. This is my gato, man. He ain't here. We're gonna talk about KGB Lee down in the program. She the last person I'm talking about. Okay. Alexa Grasso, she looked bigger than Tatiana Suarez. I was shocked. Tatiana Suarez looked a little drawn into me, okay? She looked like the weight cut took its toll on her, okay? Alexa Grasso looked like, she looked good. Like she made the weight comfortably and like she was ready to go fight. I'm not sure though, man. I don't know if Alexa Grasso can pull this off. I'm pulling for Alexa Grasso. Tatiana Suarez is rough, man. When I say rough, like Tatiana Suarez, if you was in a bar fight, you want Tatiana Suarez back to back with you. I know I would. If I had Tatiana Suarez in a bar, I feel comfortable, okay? If Tatiana was right there with me. Because Tatiana going to fight. She ain't going to try to be all pretty with it. Tatiana going to go in head first, and she going to Tatiana going to get a body. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Tay Brown is going to bed. Tay Brown. Tay Brown. Oh, wait a minute. Brittany's still here. Brittany, you know what? You're in training to be an analyst after you get done beating up people. Hey, G, Brittany, why don't you, come in? Yeah. It'd be good. Brittany the War Machine Neiman, y'all. Brittany the War Machine Neiman. Let's hope she comes in. Okay. All right. Mary Thomas and Benji has entered the chat. What's going on, people? How y'all doing?
Hey, how you doing, Coach?
I'm doing great. But this
Hello.
comment it's finna get lit. What's up, Benji?
Hey, what's up? Hi, Mary.
Hey, man.
Hey,
So what are y'all thoughts, man? Okay, I'll let you guys. I done say what I need to say about this Mackenzie Dern person. You guys y'all go ahead and have at it. What are you guys your honest, heartfelt opinions?
she is still pretty young. I don't expect too much from her, but I didn't expect her to fall that hard. If it was like 1 or 2 pounds, then everybody would kind of shut up, but not really. But 7 pounds, it's almost as if she didn't really try. And I just hope she learns from this. I hope she takes this as a learning experience, and hopefully everybody will gradually forget about it and she can just grow as a fighter from this.
Okay, go ahead, Benji. Just jump in there, man.
we're not the only ones that are upset by this. I saw a lot of negative fighter responses on Twitter. Dominic Cruz called her out on that. I forget the show, something on Fox Sports probably, but they were calling her out. Dominic basically said she was cheating. Like, she didn't even try to make weight. When you're overweight by that, and people keep saying 7 pounds, but really, if they're talking about her like she's going to be a champion, it was 8 pounds. I mean, championship weight's 115. And
Right.
I don't think she really even tried. I mean, someone brought up, Aspen Ladd in the comments, and yeah, Aspen missed weight, and but it was like by 2 pounds, and she got like, is kind of cheesy as it is. She got a doctor's note saying not to cut any more weight. There was no health scare whatsoever for Mackenzie Dern, right? Like, she didn't have any excuse. She just said, "Oh, it didn't look like we were going to make it, so we just stopped. We didn't even bother."
Her excuse was her period. She said
Right.
she was on that time of the month, so it bloated her.
Aspen Ladd, right? Not Mackenzie though.
Oh,
Aspen Ladd was.
yes, Aspen Lad said that, but I think I heard from Lavelle that Mackenzie said the same thing, that
Oh,
she
did.
was on her period and because when she was traveling, her nutritionist weren't around her, so she couldn't cut the weight by herself. She didn't know what to do and stuff.
I haven't heard that. Still
Wow.
seems like a lot of weight to miss, though.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, God bless him. God bless him.
So I think Mackenzie's basically on notice right now. They're not going to let her get away with that again. There's going to be a big backlash if she misses weight
They
again.
said either you have to wait or move up to flyweight because you can't keep on doing this. You can't keep making weight one day and then not make weight when you don't feel like it another fight. That's just,
I don't want to get sidetracked into men's MMA, but this used to happen to Kelvin Gastelum, who recently fought and had a real good fight, I guess, close fight. But he missed weight a lot, and Dana basically said, "You have to move up in weight. I'm not even going to give you a fight anymore at 170."
Yeah, but what is old Whisker Biscuit? See, what is this catnip Whisker Biscuit fool? What? Okay, you think he gonna say that to Dern? Nah, he gonna give Mackenzie Dern. See, Mackenzie Dern, she's on the love list. Oh, she's loved. Oh, she's loved. She can do whatever she wants.
she's on the super love list. Like, damn.
Yeah, and I can understand why these other women. I can understand why they jealous and not even jealous. They pissed off. Like, take Felice Herrick. Okay, Felice Herrick, had to work her butt off. For forever and a day to even crack the top 10. Okay, Felice Herrick had to work her behind off to even crack the top 10. And this is what, yeah, I mean, no, this is the reward she get. Are you serious? I mean, no, 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 no. Felice Herrick doing all this work. Randa Marcos doing all this work. Okay, you got, Vivian Pereira, they doing work. Okay, you got Danielle Taylor, she's coming back. They've been working hard to get recognition in that division. You got a Rose Namajunas who worked her butt off to get to the title. Okay, I mean, you had Jessica Andrade working her butt off. You had Karolina Kovacevic. You got Claudia Gadelha. But then, you got this person, she can't even make the weight, and everybody ghouling over her. I'd be pissed off too if I was them. Okay, Rose Namajunas said something about it too. So
She said she needs to get her shit together. Word for word, that's what she said.
She said she need to get her fit together.
No, she said Mackenzie Dern needs to get her shit together and she would like to test her ground game against her ground game when she makes up that weight. When she climbs up that ladder respectfully by her own merit and not off of a bunch of hype like everybody's giving her.
Hey. Yeah. One real quick question. What's this? Hashtag facts. We on this particular channel, we acknowledge female beauty, but we don't simp over female beauty. So you got to understand that, okay? I'm not trying to call you out, but yeah, you want to be on an episode of Exposing Simps? Okay, it's cool, man. I think Brittany cool with it. She happily married though. I love messing it up for you guys when y'all get it.
That was the first episode I've seen of Exposing Simps.
I
I'm a
got
new fan.
Yeah. Well, I got 5. I got 4 episodes.
Okay.
Facts. You're not going on an episode of Exposing Simps, man. I'm playing.
What chick is he talking about?
You talking about the War Machine, Brittany Neiman? The War Machine,
Oh,
Brittany Neiman. He said he cooked her dinner. Brittany, you hear that? He cooked your dinner, and he'll probably go all out for you too. Now I'm sure this guy can cook. I know he can. Hashtag facts. He's probably a professional cook. Okay. Michael DeSanta. Yes, the link. You can go. I'll be live tomorrow. We'll get it in, man, and it's supposed to be boxing. So yeah, for
he
those of
better
you
not.
boxing fans, you can come. You can come on. You can come on if it's boxing. But yeah, guys, and I'm gonna leave this flyer up because Brittany, I think they're gonna air this thing. I think they're gonna put this on TV. If they do, I'm gonna say, Brittany, you was wrong. Okay, I think so. Okay, but anyway, so let's do this. I want you guys' thoughts on this Grasso Suarez. Okay, I mean, I got to hear what you guys thinking.
Are you
Okay,
going first, Benji?
I gotta look up Tatiana Suarez real quick. Sorry.
that's okay. Guess what? You know the rule on this channel. You ain't
I've
got to know. Just be a
I've,
fan.
I've seen her fight before. I'm just trying to put it in my memory again.
Okay, well, Tatiana is actually a pretty big girl. I think, honestly, she could belong in flyweight. She's super tall, she's kind of long and everything, and she is a huge weight bully. Now, her stand-up game, to me, I feel like her stand-up game is almost non-existent. She relies on her strong, strong ground game, but the further up she goes, that's going to become less and less useful unless she rounds herself out. She needs to be an all around fighter. Now, I don't know if that's something she's worked on in this Grasso fight. I hope it is because I'm actually tired of seeing her roll around and lay on top of people on the ground. That's just my opinion. She I think she could give Grasso a very tough time for the simple fact that Grasso isn't that well seasoned either. And I seen what was her last fight was against Felice, right? Okay, so Felice and her ground game is good too, but I'm not sure how Grasso deals with people stronger than her. I'm not sure how well her takedown defense is going to be. If she manages to keep it standing, there's a chance she could win. Because again, Tatiana does not have a very good stand-up game. She is not known at all for standing up or anything for that matter. She doesn't even set up her takedown. She just goes right in like she don't give a fuck. But
Mm,
Grasso, her game, I don't know. I'll just fingers crossed, I guess.
okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough fight. Grasso is ranked number 9, and I'm gonna be honest, and I'm a Grasso fan, but I was really shocked when she was ranked number 9. I'm like, man. I was like, I don't know. I don't know if that ranking is accurate for Grasso. I thought that after she beat Marcos, it sucked for Marcos. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm a Marcos fan too. I just think Marcos got unceremoniously just hoisted down the rankings. So it's gonna be harder for Marcos to even get up there. I don't think Grasso right now. I think at the most, I think Grasso is probably ranked number 12 in my opinion. I don't think she's a number 9 ranked seed right now. I don't know because I don't think she's done enough to do it. She beat Marcos. She beat Marcos, and it was that fight was close. And Alexa Grasso jumped guard. That was crazy, man. Like Marcos had started trying to get her shots off, and Alexa Grasso jumped guard on her, like just stood, jumped on Randa Marcos's head, and jumped guard and pulled into a guard from a standing position. I'm like Alexa Grasso wanted to fight more at the end, but it was close. So I don't think she's a number ranked seed. Honestly, I think Tatiana Suarez, I think she should be a higher rank just based on, how she's winning her fights and just it's brutal with Tatiana Suarez. It's very brutal. Um, and she's not even taking it easy. Now, with Grasso has the advantage, I've seen Tatiana Suarez struggle with jabbers. I've seen her do it. And if Grasso can use her superior stand up and her takedown defense, well, now you turn Tatiana Suarez into a one-dimensional fighter, and that's what she's gonna have to do. Um, I don't know. I just don't know. Tatiana, she looked like the weight cut really affected her. Like I can tell. Grasso looked comfortable. She looked real comfortable, and Grasso even looked bigger. I'm like, I said, dang, you know, this weight cut must have affected Tatiana pretty heavy. I mean, what you guys think?
I don't know. I pulled them both up on a good old SureDog to see the stats, and it looks like their reach and their height are like exactly the same. So that is interesting because I do remember Tatiana, and I got the same impression that Mary did, is that I thought she was a little bit of a weight bully and like pushing people around, but I don't know. I don't know if she really is bigger or not.
It's her frame. She has a wider frame than Grasso.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's true.
Oh, that's what it is. Now, this ain't Vivian Pereira. Now it's Tatiana Suarez. She went in there and she sparked out Vivian Pereira. I'm talking about she sparked her. Vivian Pereira ain't have a chance. I mean, she beat the crap out of her. But Vivian was trying to be an outfighter, and she like 5 foot tall. And if I'm interviewing Vivian, and if I ever interview her, I'm like, look, what's the deal with you trying to be an outfighter? Girl, you too short. Okay, you can't be no outfighter. That's what I'm asking. Can't be no damn outfighter. You need to get in on the inside and work where you work best. But Alexa Grasso is longer. See, Alexa is going to create problems where Vivian Pereira couldn't do it. Alexa Grasso going to create problems because first of all, she going to have a reach. She going to be able to kick them legs when Tatiana try to come in. And Tatiana not going to check no leg kicks. She ain't going to do it too fast. So she's going to be dealing with another dimension when dealing with Alexia Grasso. So I don't know, guys. I can't wait for that fight, though. It's going to be a good fight. And I hope Grasso can pull it off, but I don't know, y'all. I'm not too optimistic about it.
Hey, if I may, Coach, what is your current opinion of Invicta? Is where on the skill level? I'm just wondering where you think it's at since UFC kind of took a lot of their people.
On the scale of 1 to 10, a lot of those fighters, a lot of them on the 7 or above. Like I interviewed a girl named Mina Grusander, completely unknown, but the girl can fight. I mean, Grusander can fight. She should be in the UFC right now, but she just, you got to go through that proving ground with Invicta.
Mm-hmm.
And Invicta is a good place where these women can show. And I'm glad they made Invicta, man, because you can take, a fighter who's been fighting, and it cuts down the time on when these fighters can actually get they start or get star power in the UFC. It cuts down. See, before, they had to fight in these little backyard organizations where sometimes they get paid and sometimes they don't get paid, or they have to fight against people that they can't prepare for. You just get in there and it could be somebody that's outweighing you by about 30 pounds. So you get in there and fight and you don't know that the person is that heavy, and then you go in there and get beat, and that's on your record. So you had a hard time. But see, Invicta came, and now, they got the weight classes. They got everything is organized in Invicta. And these fighters, they get a fair shake. And if you can do it in Invicta, you're going to go to the UFC. I mean, let's look at all the great Invicta fighters that was there. You had Leah Letson, who just signed, you had Jin Yu Frey, Suri Kondo, you had even Misha Tate was on Invicta at one point. Chris Cyborg was on Invicta. Amanda Nunes was on. I mean, you had so many of the top stars, that they got a break in Invicta. And Invicta, I hope Invicta stays. I hope they never go away. Tanya Evinger was a champion in Invicta. I mean, even Megan Runderson was a champion in Invicta. It's man, it's a good proving ground. They got some good talented girls there, man. They got a lot of girls who are very talented. And newcomers, man, they Invicta not afraid to bring those newcomers on. Like even their girls who they do good in their amateur careers, and they'll bring them on. Like they can get 3 amateur fights, and if you can fight, they'll bring you on. They'll put, like, they brought Felicia Spencer on there. I don't even know if you know who Felicia is, but man, Felicia is gonna be one of the top featherweights in the world, man. You give Felicia about another year or two, man. Hot diggity dog. That's gonna be good. But sorry, man, I ain't mean to ramble on. I get excited about Invicta and what Shannon Knapp doing for the careers of these people.
I appreciate that. Like I've watched quite a few Invicta events in the past, and before they had the lower weight divisions for the women, that was the only place for me to really go, at least that I knew of.
Okay.
Bellator is doing an okay job with that too. But Invicta, you were right. Invicta is doing a much better job, and I think Invicta is doing a better job than Bellator is. Bellator is still there, but it's not quite as the starting ground as Invicta would give them. And that's because they have the light women's weight, like they have the smaller women division going on.
Okay. All right, guys. Now I got a question in the comment section before we go on to the next point, and then we got to finish up with Alexa. Um, BJJ, Liquid BJJ, my man, he said, do you or the panel have a dog in tomorrow's prelim bout? Suri Kondo versus um, Poliana Botello.
I do not know.
Yeah, I don't know who Pateo is.
Guess what? You guys know what it is. Hey, you ain't got to know. It's a good thing. We fans, we ain't got to know anything. We do what we want to do.
Well, okay. I think I hope it comes out a good fight. You know, they're in the UFC, so they must not be too bad of fighters. I hope they bring their best, and I hope they put on a good show.
Yeah, I think they will. Suri Kondo, she likes to throw volume, and she throws a lot of punches, not a lot of kicks, but she throws a lot of punches. Poliana Botello, hey, that girl, she a killer. She a straight killer in the octagon, and I think she's gonna overpower Suri Kondo. That's my thought. I just Suri Kondo is good, but I don't know. I think the size of Poliana Batallo is gonna be crazy because her last fight, I can't remember who she fought last, but man, she beat the crap. She beat this woman so bad. I'm sitting here like, God, dog. Like, is she gonna give the woman a break? Is she gonna take a break? And Poliana Batallo, she don't get tired, man. That's one of them things too. I was like, God, dog. And she a big girl, man. She a big girl, and she carried that weight well. I'm like, God, man. I don't know. Well, I don't know. I don't know, Kurt. I think Poliana, she can take a punch, man. And then when she get in there, man, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Okay.
I know this is not related, but I can't help but envision Holly Holm just head kicking Megan's head off like a baseball.
Uh-oh.
Like
Somebody
T-ball.
brought up Megan Anderson. Megan Runderson. God dog. I wasn't even gonna bring that up, but yeah. Okay. So could you elaborate?
Track star Megan Runnerson. Elaborate. Well, I mean, as we've been saying in a lot of the podcasts that we've had about them, Holly Holm has that foot movement. Like she has the cardio. Her cardio is right next to JJ's. Like she is just a powerhouse when it comes to movement and the speed. And Megan, she hasn't been in the octagon. She will probably have a lot of ring rust, and she's gonna, don't get me wrong, she trains and everything, but she has not dealt with somebody like Holly Holm. Holly Holm might confuse the hell out of her when they start fighting because Holly likes to do a lot of feinting and she strikes a lot. She's a boxer. Now, the thing with that is Megan can have a puncher's chance. I'm not saying Megan has no chance at all, but I'm pretty sure with how flat footed Megan appears to be, Holly Holm can easily out footwork her, out strike her. And now, if Holly Holm stays in the pocket, maybe that's something different. But Holly Holm is not known for being in the pocket, and Megan's gonna push it. And we've seen what Holly does to aggressors. Holly loves it when people chase her. She uses it against them. So Megan would be pretty stupid to do that in the cage, especially against Holly, especially she going after a title, talking all that shit about how she want to go for Cyborg. She better just worry about Holly right now, because if she's not careful, that's how she gonna end up. She'll definitely never reach that title shot then.
Man, no. She better. I don't know. I'm gonna tell you why I wouldn't actually be highly upset if Megan won because then she'll finally have to go get smashed. I mean, oh, I'm sorry, can't say smashed. Let me try to save some of you Megan Anderson fans because I wasn't gonna come on here and pick on Megan. I wasn't gonna do it, but she would have to finally fight Cyborg, and that's the fight that I kind of want to see now. I
And
didn't want to see the
lose.
fight at first. I didn't want to. Arpit, hold on 1 second, bro. I didn't want to see that fight because I said no. Mary, this is bad for Megan's career right now. She don't need to fight home. I mean, she don't need to fight Cyborg now. Let's try to call out some people, that you can, see
You
yourself
know what,
beating right now.
Coach?
But no,
She
no.
deserves it. She'll deserve it if that ends up happening. Because she's over here writing a check that her chin probably won't be able to cash. So you know what? She thinks she can go believe her own hype and go off against Cyborg. Go ahead, go toe to toe. Soon it'll be head to ground, and that's where she belongs.
Yeah, yeah. Well, God Almighty. Well, folks, I just don't know. I just don't know what else to say. Megan did this to herself. So good for her. She gonna get beat up. Just let her get beat up. Just let her get beat up. Okay, good. Just let her go on and get beat up. Take the butt whooping. And God, I just don't have the energy to get on Megan. I could just get on her and say, but it's just too easy. Like, I'll let you guys do it. I really want to finish. Tatiana Suarez. I'm just
Yo,
done with Megan.
Liquid, who
I
said
can't.
Amanda?
Who said
Sorry.
what?
No, Liquid BJJ said, what would it take for you to be an Amanda Nunes fan? And I don't remember you ever saying that you wasn't an Amanda fan. We just don't like how when Amanda had the chance to fight Cyborg, it got switched. That's all. I mean, I was always an Amanda fan. I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, let's go in real quick on that one. Uh, let me take a deep breath on it. Matter of fact, let me take a sip. I got this ginger Jamaican brew, and boy, I tell you, boy, when I drink a little bit of this here, let me drink a little bit of this here. God, dog, boy, that's the burn going down. Woo! All right, let's get at this. So I'm not an Amanda Nunes fan, huh? I seem to be one of the only guys that did a video in defense of Amanda Nunes because I said maybe she really does have sinus issues. Maybe. I mean, I did an intro video for Amanda Nunes. Yeah, matter of fact, you know, that intro video called Dear Media. Yeah, I did that. So I'm sitting there thinking, how can I not be a fan? Me, if a fighter say that they don't want to fight somebody and they start giving excuses and excuses and excuses, okay? Now, isn't this ironic? Amanda's going to be out 180 days. 180 days, right? So she's going to be gone half of the year. Cyborg may not even renew her contract by then. But Amanda and Nina Anzarom talked all that junk. Yeah, we want Cyborg. We want Cyborg. And look, Amanda Nunes is not a draw. Look, 85,000 pay-per-view buys. That ought to tell you she's not a draw.
Ooh.
Hell, people wasn't even
Mm-mm.
talking about the fight. People wasn't even talking about the fight, y'all. People wasn't talking. Nobody was talking about it. I did. I talked about it because I talked about why nobody was talking about it. I mean, and I wasn't the only one. You would think your Luke Thomases, you would think even, I mean, full time he didn't say much about the fight. I mean, you got what's that other dude? Your Joe Rogans, they didn't talk much about this fight. Not really. The UFC didn't do a whole lot of promoting this fight because nobody wanted to see this crap. Nobody wanted to see that crap. Nobody cares about Nunes versus Pennington. I like Pennington. I like Nunes, but nobody cares. The fight that we
And what
wanted to
made it
see.
worse? What made it worse is that that card actually made a record for the second most finishes after UFC. I think it was UFC 19, UFC something, and I'm like, okay, so that card made history, but the headliners they put a whole new meaning to low key.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's me.
And then you had people in the audience Look, people after I think it was Jacare Souza when he fought. You had people leaving after his fight. And did you guys see when Amanda did her post-fight interview? There was nobody in the audience. Like there were tons of empty seats. That ought to tell you, if your own damn country don't like you, you're not a draw. Ugh.
They didn't leave because they didn't care about. I mean, they probably didn't either. She was just going on and on and on, and I understand why she did it, but it was like, okay, I don't think it fit. You know, she went longer past what she should have.
No, look. How long does it take for them people to leave them seats? Look, them seats was empty. Okay, like I'm serious. And I looked out. I'm like, wait a minute. I replayed the video. I played it back. I'm like, look at this. Look at this. Where the people at? Where did they go?
Oh my
It take a
God.
little while for people to file out of there. Okay, it takes a while. No, these people are already gone. These people were gone probably when they knew she was coming up to fight because they didn't want to see this crap. They didn't want to see it. She
Yeah,
not a draw.
that's a pretty big statement to just get up and walk out on an event that you paid a lot of money for.
Exactly.
The
I
main
mean,
event.
that's bigger than walking out of like a movie theater. You know what I mean?
But they knew damn well Nunes. They knew damn well that Pennington was not on the level of Nunes. So they're like, why am I paying money just to watch Nunes beat up another commoner of the bantamweight rankings? We already know what's gonna happen. I might as well not even watch it. When I see it in the news tomorrow, yep, who would have thought? I don't know.
Wow. I've never ever like I don't know. I thought that because it would be in Brazil, I thought that she probably do even 200,000 or three. I was thinking maybe along those lines, but 85,000. That's almost like, and that's not even the lowest in history, but it's down there. It's low. And shout out to Dennis Espinoza. He actually sent me Dennis Espinoza sent me an email one day, and it's like the top like what 300 pay-per-view events for UFC. 85,000 is down at the bottom, y'all. That's at the bottom. Like, even like Cyborg at home, they're somewhere in the middle, They're right. I think Cyborg at home was ranked number 51st. I think, and then I have to pull up the email. I have to pull it out. But I'm just going off of memory. But I read, I'm like, look at this, man. This is crazy. Like, she should have fought Cyborg. She'd have fought
She
Cyborg. I
really should
guarantee
have.
you, it probably would have did better.
But you know what? There's an article out there right now saying that after she gets off of her 180 days, she is actually going to fight Cyborg. And there's no set date on it, but sometime next year, Amanda should be in negotiations for fighting Cyborg when she gets off her leave and stuff. She'll be in the gym's training and everything, putting on some extensive muscle to and training in certain ways so that she can get ready for the fight.
See, I'm gonna tell y'all, and I'm gonna tell y'all, and I told, I made a video and I said Amanda Nunes need to stop thinking Dana White because Dana White don't really, he's not gonna really jump at the chance to say, hey, Amanda Nunes, hey, let's put it out there. He's not gonna do that. And then when you pull out of an event, when you do that, it's kind of hard to get back up there in those rankings to have him, really, really want to push the
Face your
fight. But
butt. Yeah.
So
yeah,
I have a thought too. I mean, the UFC UFC 224 event like was happening the same day as like a Bellator fight and the same day as like a pretty major boxing event too, right? It was the same day as Lomachenko.
Oh, so some of the same people were trying to see those,
Yeah.
or was that before UFC?
I mean, it was maybe it wasn't the same day, but it was like within such a short amount of time that it was competing for the same kind of viewers that are gonna set aside X amount of money, each month to watch a sporting event. However, that does nothing at all to explain why Brazilian fans are getting up out of their seats who are physically there. You know what I mean?
and they left.
Yeah,
They left.
you can't explain that with
Oh,
that ain't Dana White's fault.
Because
Not
her
at
people
all,
think
though.
she a sellout, man. Look, let's be real. Amanda Nunes, her people think she a sellout, okay? They think she done came to America, done got Americanized, done forgot her roots. They think she a god doggone sellout. That's what they think. So guess what? They ain't fooling with her. And then, when they asked her about Cyborg, did y'all see the body language? Man, I put that video up. Look, her body language asked her about Cyborg. Amanda looked down like she was disappointed, like, oh, you asked me about that question. She looked down. She looked around.
She
She took a deep
she
breath.
looked like she was in school walking in the hallway and she saw her next class bully. That's how she looked like.
Oh,
God,
man.
God, there go this big ass girl again. She about to take my money that I worked all week cutting the grass to get.
Yeah. Now, hold on. Ouch. Ooh. That's his name. Ouch. Ooh. I feel funny saying it. Ouch. Ooh. Let me tell you something, man. I'm going to tell you something. Valentina actually is a draw, and Valentina will continue to be a draw. Okay, her numbers, she did when she fought Holly Holm. No, that was on free TV. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Valentina, when she do a pay-per-view, when Valentina really get to a pay-per-view, and she did a pay-per-view with Amanda Nunes. If I'm not mistaken, she did. Hold on, let me try to get it right. Let me get it right. Did a pay-per-view, and I will figure this out because this is something I need to know. Okay, this is something I need to know. Let me see. I will find it right now, y'all. Let's see. Valentina. I should have been texting, giving Roger a call, but I probably asleep. Or they traveling somewhere. I don't know. Probably some country about to get chopped up. Who knows? Uh,
Brittany's a savage.
hold on. I'll find out because I'm finna tell you. And I got that little list from Dennis too. Let me find it. I got to pull all this documentation up because I've been doing some reading. I've been doing a lot of reading, and I got to tell y'all never get these pop-up ads as soon as you get into something on your computer. Can't stand these things. God dog. Hold on, I don't want to hold up the live stream, man, but I'm telling y'all. Okay, Valentina is 15-3. She fought him at. Yep. They fought on UFC 2. Yeah. UFC 215 they fought. And UFC 215 did. Oh boy. Ouch you, boy. Boy. I'm gonna laugh at you, man. I'm gonna laugh at him. 85, that nobody that Valentina ain't a draw. Come on. What is this dude? No, okay, Dennis. Here it is. Shout out to Dennis Espinoza, man. Shout out to Dennis Espinoza. I tell you, man, Dennis Espinoza been coming in the clutch. That's my guy, man. Dennis Espinoza. Y'all see him in the comment section right now. Oh, here it
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
I
come
got it.
on.
I got it right here. Let me pull up on the screen for some of y'all. I know some of y'all ain't gonna believe it. Some of y'all don't believe nothing you read sometimes, Just don't.
Mm-mm.
Let me see. Hold on. Boy. Dennis Espinosa. Oh crap, where'd it go? Hold on, it disappeared off the screen, y'all. Up there it is. Okay. I got y'all. I'm gonna fix all y'all. I told you. I seen this. Um crap. Okay, good. We moving down the ranks now. Okay. I know it wasn't no 700,000. It's probably like in the 250. Yeah, they talking about Marvel movies, y'all. Hold on. UFC 215. That's what it was. I just want this guy to know that he don't know what he talking about. Okay, Cyborg home. Let me see. That was 380,000 pay-per-view buys. Let's see. Dennis Espinosa, boy, that's a good tool, boy, especially when guys type a comment like that, man. I just be ready for him. I had to do that commercial for the comment section. Go to the comment section, boy. You can find everything in your mama house in the comment section.
Hey, speaking of Marvel movies, is Black Panther pretty good? I still
Yeah,
haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna
Oh, I
check it out.
think Black Panther was actually it was great, but you know how some people are gonna overreact because it's an African American, not American like, but like an African originated type of background and everything.
Yeah,
Some people overdo it, but everybody actually loves it. Everyone that's seen it, they like the music and they like the plot. And I'll tell you what, I think I kind of had like the actors were really good
uh,
too. Like they were really beautiful and
man.
everything. Their acting. I'm sorry, like my thoughts acting up.
the
Yeah,
main
that's good.
the main actor, he was in like a Netflix movie I saw. It was like Here Comes the King or something like that. That was a good movie. I don't know if you saw that. He played like a
Talking about,
police officer.
you talking about Chadwick Boseman? Yeah,
Yeah, I like that movie. So anyway, I'm gonna check it out.
dude is good. Okay, well I tell you what. Yeah, Valentina and Nunes too. They did 100,000 buys. Who cares? That's still 15,000 more than Amanda without Valentina. How you gonna explain that? All right, but anyway, we'll get back to it. Yeah, that's good. That's good, guys. Man, we talking about everything on this stream. Man, we ought to do a movie stream.
Look, somebody
But
being a draw, it's I'm sorry, like, but I wanna like really get into this. Somebody being a draw for people, for each different person, it's a different style. Like, there's different things that make people a draw. For some people, it's their raw talent. Like, some people are actually a draw by earning that title. They fight really well. They put on entertaining performances. They are phenomenal in the cage, and they know what they're doing, and they put together a clinic in the cage. People love seeing them work. That's a real draw. Other people that are draw, they draw simps like Mackenzie. They can, yeah, they all they do is like they can draw eyes to the TV. Now Mackenzie, she has talent as well. I'm not going to take that from her. She's very good with her ground game, and her striking game is probably going to be improved as well. So she's a draw on a different level. Rose can be a draw as well because, like I said, for her skill level, and Chris could be a draw. Like, I think Chris is starting to be a draw. Like, she's on that road now that she's come into the UFC, even though they weren't treating her that well when she first came in.
Nope.
Because when she was in the other organization, I think it was Invicta,
Yep.
they knew about her and they knew not a lot of people could get past her. They knew she was just devastating in the cage, and they knew when they see her, they see hell. Okay. But for some reason she didn't draw as well as she is right now. So Cyborg is on that come, and Ronda Rousey was definitely a draw. To this day, she'd probably still be a draw, even after being out for so long. I bet if she came back right now for a third time, she'd draw something. She'd draw a little something. So there, for different fighters, there's different qualities that make that. And for Holly Holm, she became a draw when she defeated Ronda Rousey. She's been a draw since she's known for her head kicks, so she was kind of already a draw. People were already hyping up behind her. And then when she fought Cyborg, that was especially a draw because people were thinking, Holly can get out of Chris Cyborg's way and everything. She can head kick Cyborg because they don't think Cyborg's fast enough to deal with her and everything. And for Chris Cyborg, she draws because of her power. She's ruthless. She's a monster. So yeah, being a draw has various definitions in my book.
Yeah.
I think being a draw for me, I'm old school. I think being a draw means you have to be a good fighter. You don't have to be behind all this smart, this intelligent shit talking and everything, being all
Uh,
whimsical and irritable with your smack talk. If you can't carry that out in the cage, then shut the fuck up. That's
Oh,
all it is too. But being a real draw, being a draw is when people actually want to see you fight. If you are a great fighter, that's all the talking you need. You let your hands talk for you. That's it. That's all I want to get off my chest.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah, being a draw, you gotta be a good fighter. You gotta win. Um, to be the absolute draw, you gotta have microphone skills. And I think part of Amanda problem and part of Valentina problem is they not real good on the microphone. Like it's funny. It's real funny when two people that their English is like bad and they're trash talking. It's actually kind of comical, and I can get into it. I can get into it, and I can laugh at it, But they're not good on the mic. Like they don't know how to respond to trash talk. Like if you notice that, or when people trash talk Amanda, they don't get it. Like they'll say like the common thing, like I'll beat you, or I'm not afraid, or I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get the belt. That's it. That's all they know how to say. Like when you got people like Conor McGregor who he insult He insult your history, your lineage. He insult your mama, your daddy. I fix your bum life, and then you got Rhonda, who she put on that front with like, hey, you know what? That preacher girl act she doing, I'm gonna knock that smirk off her face. People can get into that. And people will still pay right now to see Rhonda get beat up. They'll pay it. I mean, I pay to see her get beat up. I would. I will pay to see Rhonda get beat up. Chris
I'll
Cyborg,
say,
all she need to do is get better on the microphone, and then she'll be a huge draw. She's a good draw now, but her microphone skills, trash talking skills, she getting better at it. Like when she calls somebody out, look, look. I mean, you got to come. We got to handle that. We got to take care of this. Like when she was calling out Holly Holm, boy, that was beautiful. When they was going back and forth, that was beautiful. And then even Holly Holm kind of got into it a little bit, but it made for a good fight. And they got 380,000, pay-per-view view buys out of that. Now, just think if they would have expedited that even more, like have Chris go up and, have them talking even more. I'm telling you, it would have been a blockbuster. But I think in the next 2 years, I think Cyborg gonna be like a mega draw.
I think
I'll tell
Cyborg
you
needs
what.
some like competition though. I mean, we all want to see Cyborg fight, but we want to see a fight. We don't want to see her just like run right through somebody.
True that. Well,
Let me ask a quick question. Do you think that concerning being a draw, do Demetrius Johnson and Cyborg have anything in common?
yeah, they got melanin in their skin.
Oh, no, I wasn't going that direction. I was saying like they don't have competition. Like they just expected to win, and you don't know if you should tune in because you're gonna like see the highlights after the fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they good fighters, man. They exciting too.
Yep.
Like both of them are exciting. Like and they good, man. They go in there, they break down their opponents, and they smash them. I don't even see who want to not get behind that, man. It's just I don't know. But Demetrius Johnson, he's okay on the microphone. He's not. They not like you got to be charismatic too to be a draw. Like Floyd Mayweather. I'm gonna take him for an example. He's probably he is the biggest earner in any sport. Period. See, the guy, he had an insatiable work ethic. Okay, I don't think anybody on this planet outworked Floyd Mayweather. I don't think so. And he had a way on the microphone that you had to hate him. He was a villain, and he drew people in to see him lose. So he took that all the way to the bank. But see, Floyd was a master at that, and I just don't think these people they try to duplicate that. But you got people like McGregor, you got people like Rousey. They'll never be able to completely duplicate it. They not duplicate it to a point to where Floyd got it. Like Floyd can just fight somebody up the street and still get 500,000 pay-per-view buys. They can't do that. Conor or Ronda, they can't just fight a Joe Blow off the street and just say, oh, we're gonna get these million buys. No, it's not gonna happen. They took Floyd Mayweather's blueprint. They took his blueprint and they just put it in terms of MMA. And that's just what they did. So, when you're looking at that, everything got to be there. You got to be a good fighter. You got to win, but you also have to be charismatic, where people can either love you or they can absolutely just hate you. But you got to pick a role and you got to go with that. Like I tell you, Megan Anderson, if she was a better fighter, Megan Anderson would be a draw. Like literally, Megan Anderson would be a draw tomorrow if she was a good fighter. But she's not that great a fighter, so. When she go in there and get, touched up on by some of these elite fighters, then it's not going to happen for Megan.
I think
Go ahead.
I think Megan Anderson is just like selling herself. That she want to
Hello?
sell herself as a fighter. Hello.
Yeah, man. Yes, sir. What's up?
What's up, sir? I'm telling that Megan Anderson just selling herself. That she's telling that I'm a good fighter, but she never faced a good opponent like Cindy, like Cyborg, like many. But she is not in the level right now that she can fight with Cyborg. But still, she wanted. She will get it. I think she gonna win this fight with Holly Holm and gonna fight with Cyborg, and Cyborg gonna beat the hell out of her.
Yeah, man. I mean, I won't be upset if Megan win. I won't be upset.
Me
Because
too.
I kind of want to hear. I want to see the cyborg fight. I want to see it because I think that Megan has a size where she would actually put up some kind of a fight. And I think that's what everybody want to see. Somebody who can put up a fight versus cyborg. Like Benji said, we don't want to see people get ran through. I agree with that. I like it and it's fun, but okay. Like I want to see another fight where she got to pull out more tools in the toolbox, like when she fought Holly Holm. Like I want to see that. I want to see what
However,
kind of level can Cyborg go to. I want to see Cyborg test it. Y'all know what I mean? Like I want to
Yeah, I
see
know
her
what you
yep.
test it.
mean.
Yeah, I mean, if I want to see somebody get their ass kicked with no defense, I'll just go watch a Steven Seagal movie. You know what I'm saying?
No, I would
Okay.
watch Carla fight Joanna.
Well, I watch Rose. I watch Rose knock out Joanna. Bojangle
Stop.
check.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that.
Yeah, man. If I want to laugh, I'd watch Bojangle check going back and forth in the octagon. I watch that, but I can't help but laugh when I see that she like jogging back and forth. What the hell you doing, Bojangle check?
Well, that
Coach,
was kind of funny. I didn't even remember she was doing that, and she was really antsy. Like she was kind of antsy. See how she was trying to get all that nervous.
I
coach,
said, look at Bojangle check over here. Look at what she doing.
So, Coach, am I wrong for saying that Holly might have like kind of a good chance at beating Amanda? Because I keep going over it in my head, and it's like I really feel like Holly's movement will give Amanda problems, especially if Amanda got to keep on moving around the cage, just following Holly. Because Amanda, her cardio seems to be getting better. Like she's not really adrenaline dumping herself like she used to, but I still feel like her cardio can be better than what it is right now. And I still feel like it's a little bit suspect, just a little bit. And Holly, Holly is known for exposing cardio cardio suspects. So it's like I really feel like if Amanda were to fight Holly in some near future, she really better make sure she has that on point because she's gonna do a lot of movement. Cyborg had to do a lot of movement. She had to do a lot of chasing and countering. And I'm not sure if Amanda is well mastered in that area. She's good in the striking department. Don't get me wrong, but that specific she needs to practice that specifically. And I don't know if Amanda's well set on that yet. So I'm really seeing some I don't know. I'm seeing some really big points from Holly when I think about it.
See, I think Amanda would win. I think she beat Holly, but Amanda don't. Amanda Chin to me is not great. It's there, but it's not great. And I've seen her in the past when she get clipped, she get clipped. But with that being said, though, this version of Amanda right now is in her prime, and I think this version of Amanda is real hard to beat. And I think she would go in there and she would cut off the octagon, and then she would just try to throw the Roger punches at Holly Holm. See, when Cyborg got hit with a head kick, Cyborg absorbed it and kept coming forward. If Amanda get hit with a head kick from Holly Holm, she going night night. I'm telling you, that's what's gonna happen. Amanda Nunes going down. But I think that Amanda can. I think that Amanda is a smart fighter, and I think over the years she's learned how not to get caught with those kind of kicks. And I think Amanda would neutralize that. Because of Holly Holm, if she can't kick you, she can't do what she likes to do, then you can easily beat her. Like Jermaine Durandame took away a lot of Holly Holm's angles. She took that away, and she made Holly Holm chase her. Valentina took away the angles. They all did it. Misha Tate displayed great defense. Misha wasn't landing a lot of strikes, but the defensive part of Misha Tate made that a hard fight for Holly Holm. Holly Holm didn't land a whole lot of clean shots. So you just got to be very defensive, and you got to be able to stop Holly Holm from moving. When you do that,
Yes,
you can beat
you're
her.
right. Yes, you're right. However, what Raquel didn't do that Holly does is that Amanda, okay, when Amanda shoots at Raquel with her hands, like when Amanda swings at Raquel and everything, she has like a good maybe 50, 60% landing rate. Like when Amanda swings at Rocky, she doesn't almost always land. Like Rocky was actually catching Amanda a lot. Like Amanda showed her huge chin in that fight. And Amanda was eating those hits because Rocky was stationary, you know. Amanda knew she was hunting Rocky down. She was stalking Rocky. She was just sort of she had Rocky kind of cornered, but Rocky was still firing back. However, Holly's not going to do that. Holly will move. And if Amanda waits for Holly to shoot first, I'm not sure how Amanda will be able to counter so well because I don't think Amanda's reaction time is that great. Like Amanda's countering, she'd have to really see Holly coming. And I'm not saying she'll never do that. Like she can't do that at all. But that's something Amanda will have to really train because I don't think Amanda will be used to doing that. She's used to being the aggressor. She's used to being all in your face and being the octagon general. That's what it is. Amanda has great octagon generalship, but if she has to do what you said she needs to do is to counter Holly and time Holly and all that, I think Amanda can time Holly, just her reaction time. I don't know how she's gonna cope with Holly sticking and moving. You know, she's gonna have to move around a lot, and I really think that's gonna take a lot out of the gas tank. So I think by the third round, you know, Amanda will start to really show some. She will start to feel like she getting taken practice. So something is gonna swing. Like I really feel like something has got to go. Something is gonna give way by the third or
See, I think Amanda, I think she'll take a page out of the Randame and Shevchenko. She'll take a page out of that book on what they did to beat Holly. See, Amanda is not going to spend the energy anymore, and she did well pressing the action against Raquel, who to me was just stationary. You know, she couldn't even move. You know, so
right.
for a sitting target, that's what happens. But you know, for Holly, who's going to move around, she's not going to engage Holly Holm. She's not going to try to do that and try to force her way into the picture. She's going to wait to counter because I mean, Betchko Hill, if Betchko Hill could counter Holly on more than like 3 occasions, yeah, I think Amanda Nunes got the skill set to, you know, continuously counter Holly or avoid the kicks. You know, my thing with Amanda is that if she gets clipped, I just my thing is her chin. I agree with everything you said. My thing is Amanda's chin. If she get clipped with a head kick, I think Amanda gonna be going to sleep and she gonna be waking up. Hey, you see my belt? Why she leaving with my belt? Amanda, you just got knocked the hell out. No, I didn't. No, I will beat you. No, no, it's too late. You already got beat, Amanda. Okay, you already got beat. So
Don't
I
tell me
don't know.
she's gonna get modified.
She might be delusional. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Cause I've seen Amanda get the crap beat out of her before, and she she gave Kat Zingano her credit. She gave Alexis Davis her credit. You know, she did, but she got beat up though doing it. Um, yeah. If anybody who clip it over, Holly fast enough to do it. See, the problem with Valentina didn't have the power. You know, she just didn't have the power to really stagger Amanda and keep Amanda, you know, on her heels. Jermaine Durandame had the power, but Jermaine Durandame, she lacked the actual patience. You know, Jermaine don't have patience. You know, she lose her mind and go crazy in the octagon, and that's why Jermaine couldn't do it. You know, but you know, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. You know, I think it'll be a tough matchup, but you know, I think that Amanda will win that fight. You know, eventually. Don't know.
Don't you think that Holly Holm has to kind of work her way back up to get to that fight though?
Let's be real.
Clearly,
She got privilege, so she'll get
yeah.
the fight next. That's just how it is.
Huh.
Clearly not. Even if she loses to Megan, she'd still get a title shot somewhat in the bantamweight division. I just feel that like I don't know. I feel like Holly do whatever the hell she want, despite her losing so much.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be you know, I see why they letting Holly and Megan. I see why they doing that, and I understand because the division they don't have the girls in the division yet. So I'm kind of okay with this fight. But you know, if Holly get knocked out or KO'd, or somebody beat her up, they gonna Holly's like a recyclable, they just recycle you. You come back, and or Holly home like a roach. You kill one roach, and then you got like
Oh,
10 other roaches coming up. Like it's the same. You can't get rid of Holly. It's just she ain't going
oh,
nowhere. You know.
She's
I
like
just need.
not the biggest draw, but it's a safe fight to make for the UFC. They know they're gonna sell, right?
Yeah, it's a safe fight. They know they'll get some money on the fight. They'll get some decent draws. At least they'll get at least 250,000 buys if they put Holly on there. Even if Holly get beat up, and then we can watch Holly give the post fight speech. But I didn't listen in my corner, and thank my corner. I just didn't do what I needed. You know what she gonna say, okay? But then I would say, hey, Holly, I got a surprise for you. Yeah, take some of this Coach Shelton Harrison holy water. Okay, how about you take some of this water, and I want you to sprinkle this all over you. Okay, matter of fact, here's 5 gallons of it. Take a bath in it. Okay, wash off the Winkle John, the Jackson Wink evil off your body. Get it off of you right now. See, I start praying for that. And I say, Holly, home, go ahead, Holly. Come on, take this holy water. Okay, brush your teeth with it, clean your breath with it. Yeah, put some on
Wash your
Winkle
ass
John.
with it.
Yeah, yeah. You can go. You want to wash your ass with this holy water. I
coach.
mean, you can. I mean, how many times they gonna keep recycling this woman? Like, what? When is she gonna go away? Like, God. And then, my night. Let me tell you what my nightmare is. Guys, just know, I had a dream. I had a nightmare, and I had a dream that they was announcing Rose's next opponent. Right? I had this dream, seriously. And then, I look across the octagon. It's Rose. Now, you know how Bruce Buffer called her out, fighting in this corner, weighing at exactly 115 pounds. Bug Rose Nunes, and then in this corner, fighting Holly, the preacher's daughter. Man, that was a nightmare for me. Rose versus
Coach,
Holly.
wild out.
Man, I woke up. I said, God, dog. God, dog.
Remember when I said that a long time ago? I said, what if Amanda and Holly were able to cut weight all the way down to strawweight? You said they'd be a pile of bones.
Man, there'll be a pile of bones. But this was a nightmare. So of course, Holly Holm cutting down to 115, she still looked like she was 150 pounds. So it was a nightmare watching her head kick Rose and get the belt. That was the nightmare for me. Man, Holly Holm ain't going away. She's just not going away. Okay, she's not gonna go away. I just no, she ain't going away.
You know what I think it is? I think she's a good test. Like any fighter that's on the come up that seems as if they're gonna have a free ride
Yep.
to a title shot or whatever. Oh, boom, Holly Holm. Can you beat her? You can beat somebody else then. Because to be honest, I mean, Holly, it's not like Holly sucks. She's just predictable. And you'd have to have like a clean cut type of strategy and a good eye to know when she's going to do this. So you do that. Like, she's not too much. So to me, I feel like they use Holly because Holly is a standard type of. She's a standard type of fighting test. If you don't beat Holly, then maybe you just don't belong in the top five yet, I'd say. Like maybe you don't belong in the top three at least, because Holly
Uh,
is Holly's very good and her footwork is crazy. So if you can cope with somebody like that, then you actually prove yourself. Because Holly has a good resume. Despite her losing, she has a good resume. And all those people that have beaten Holly, they basically passed the test. They knew what to do against her. They know how to strategize as a fighter. You can't just come in there all super strong and swollen, know how to knock a bitch jaw out and everything. No, you need to go in there with IQ, and that's what they did.
Well, I mean, her resume is. I mean, it's okay. It's not the worst resume. It's not the
yeah,
worst. I
I
mean,
mean Holly Holm is a gatekeeper. I think that's the word I was thinking of when Mary was saying that. Is Holly is a gatekeeper?
it's not the worst resume out there. It's not the best resume. She beat Rousey, she beat Marion, she beat Rocky. She beat those people. Um, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like Marion is actually starting to peak, and I feel like Holly is coming off a peak. Like I don't know, she too predictable. Like I swear, I'm telling you, Jermaine Durandame and Valentina fought damn near an identical fight against Holly Holm. Okay, I'm serious. They fought the same. Like they waited in the center of the octagon, and they let Holly Holm commit to our offense, and then they countered, and they sidestepped, rotated, and that's what they did. I swear, y'all, when they fought Holly Holm, they did. You go watch the fight. They did the same thing. Chris Cyborg, she did the same thing, but she just started cutting off the octagon and applying pressure. But all they did, all three of them, they counterpunched the crap out of Holly Holm.
Yeah, Holly throws the same combos a lot, like the same exact combinations, and she does do that yeah, and she like she telegraphs a lot of stuff that she does. I mean, it is technically good. I'm not saying that it's not, but it is predictable, like you're making the point.
Yeah, it's you can't do the same thing. And then even Betch Hill was having success with the counter. And I figured it out when I watched her fight Betch Hill. I don't even think she losing a step. Holly Holm struggles against counter punches. She can't deal with them. Like she can't deal with somebody that's continuously catching her on every. And when she throw a punch or a kick and then somebody counting, she can't do that. She can't deal with it. I mean that's what I figured out. I'm like, nah, she can't deal with it. So
you know what? I want to kind of put your nightmare at ease a little bit. I think if Rose in your dream was a little bit heavier, she'd beat the piss out of Holly Holm. She'd be able to counter.
Yeah, it's just why couldn't I see it before? Like honestly, in a million years, okay. Like when she beat Ronda Rousey, everybody's like, "Yep, Holly's this," and I'm like, "Yeah, I was cool because I was like, for somebody to beat Ronda Rousey, they can't play Ronda Rousey game. Everybody Ronda beat, they thought that they could grapple with Ronda Rousey. For some reason, they all thought that, and they couldn't. But Holly Holm never went in there thinking, oh, man, oh, boy, let me go in here and grapple with Ronda Rousey. Yeah, let me take her to the ground. Although Holly did a good job, and she actually did she took Holly down. I mean, she took Ronda down, a slam, too, slammed her. But Holly Holm wasn't stupid. She didn't go down to the ground, Ronda Rousey. She refused to. Okay. So she did that. She did that, and I'm like, okay. But she used her footwork, her jab ability, and Ronda didn't know how to box. So Ronda was easy work for Holly Holm. But see, now you get these top level strikers dealing with Holly. You get these Muay Thai fighters, these people that's got these extensive backgrounds. And I kept telling people, I said, yo, listen, I'm telling you now, Chris Cyborg can box as well. She did shoot box for so many years. She did Muay Thai. She did kickboxing. I said, Chris Cyborg going to beat her in the stand-up department. Nope, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, and then we see how the fight turned out. We see what happened. Okay. I just think that Holly, she got to change it up, man, because everybody and their mama know what to expect. They know. And you got people now, you got these scrubs, y'all. You got scrubs running around here in lower divisions talking about they want to fight Holly Holm. Like, God, this is how embarrassing it's getting for Holly Holm. Like, you got scrubs. I even asked, hey, Leah, what about you and Holly one day? She was like, yeah, my chances in that fight are good. Leah not a scrub, but she was like, yeah, I think I go in there and I match up well against Holly. But if you know Leah Lesson, that means I'm going to go in there and try to take her head off, Like, that's what these people, these young fighters, they're thinking now. Holly's a legend. Even Megan was like, yeah, this would be a good name to put on my resume. They don't respect. Oh, super chat. Oh, Guitar Babe in the house, y'all. Guitar Babe is in the house. Guitar Babe is in the house. What's up? But yeah, Holly Holm, y'all, she got to do something, man, because I think everybody knows what she's doing. Everybody knows what she's doing, okay? And this is not new information, y'all, right? This is not new. I mean, everybody in the comment section, everybody on the panel, we've all known this, right? Everybody know this, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't think anybody's telling us anything we don't know. So is she gonna do it? And you know what? Who is this? Ness? I don't know. I don't know, man. I mean, I like Holly. She's a good fighter. But these young fighters like Leah Letsons of the world, they're gonna come in there and they're gonna be like, oh man, if I counter punch Holly, I can win. That's what they're gonna be thinking. Yeah. But folks, we done got so far off subject. I don't even know what we're talking about no more. Oh,
hey,
okay.
GDR fights again. Who do you want to see her fight against?
GDR, come on, man. We got to talk about another runner. That man, look,
Exactly.
it took me forever to talk about Megan Runderson. Now you want to talk about Jermaine Durandame? How you gonna
I'm
explain this,
talking
Benji?
about
I
the
want
track team star.
to I want to see her fight someone who can catch a runner, and I think Sarah McMahon would do that.
Oh,
I want to
okay,
see her fight.
that's a good fight. That's a good fight.
I
Yeah,
want to see her fight a wrestler.
she tried that with Amanda Nunes and got destroyed, man.
Mm.
So I didn't mean to take you off topic. I just had that thought in my head.
Nah, man, I'm playing with you, man. I'm just trying to do my acting job, man. I think I
All
did a
right.
good job, you know.
I
Okay,
think
good.
we were
Hey,
also.
where's Arpit?
Oh man, I'm sorry. You know,
Oh,
see this. Man, I feel bad. Okay, I got to make sure, man, he can talk. I think we were talking, and sometimes his calls get dropped. I got to do a better job. That's why. See, amazing, Eric. This your fault. This your fault, Eric.
what?
If you was here, Eric, you would have moderated this perfectly. I'm not a moderator. I trash talk. Eric, nah, Eric with his family. He been busy, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to get him, back in and he hang out again. I can't wait.
Me too.
And Eric would moderate. See, Eric would have had this whole thing. We'd have kept him on topic, man. Yeah. Come on, Eric. Where you at? Yeah, I hear you. Well, y'all, let's talk about. I want to talk about this fight, guys. Veronica Macedo and Andrea KGB Lee. I got to get you guys' thoughts on it first.
Andrea is not a bad fighter. Like she's really good, and yeah, she's remarkable. She can only get better from here, and I look forward to her putting on a good fight and everything. I've seen her fight before. She fights pretty decent, and she seems to have a wicked ground game and everything. And I think she could whoop some ass if Machedo's not careful.
We're talking about KGB Lee.
Yeah, man.
I was kind, yeah, I was kind of high on her for a little bit in Invicta, but honestly, after I saw her lose against Roxanne Modafferi, I think she got exposed. She's not on my radar anymore. Just being honest.
But man, that was kind of a few years ago, and fighters in MMA, they evolve, man. In a 2-3 year period. I mean, they get better.
All right,
So,
I'll give it another chance.
so
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am, Mary.
who would win? So who would win, KGB or Mackenzie Dern?
Come on now. Come on. Mackenzie Dern will be putting, man, look, KGB would destroy Mackenzie Dern. She had Mackenzie Dern crying in the middle of the octagon. Because Mackenzie Dern, we all know that the fact of the matter is Mackenzie Dern or Mackenzie Dumb, whatever we'll call her, Mackenzie Dern would get destroyed. KGB Lee would kick in the leg a few times. And if y'all think Mackenzie Dern got skills, Andrew KGB Lee got them skills on the ground. See, BJJ skills, okay? BJJ skills in the octagon and on the mat, totally different. It's totally different. Just telling you, it is completely different. Not the
Yeah,
same.
I want to see her grapple with Rose really bad. Matter of fact, I want to see her grapple with Claudia. Like, I need to see that because Claudia is pretty heavy set too. So when you see two heavy behind girls going at it in the cage, like, not even in that way, like, not even in a perverted way, like, I really want to see who would bully who in that cage. I really feel like Claudia would be a bit stronger, but you never know. Like, that would be pretty interesting. She's no Jessica Andrade, so I'm pretty sure she won't pick up Claudia and WWE slam her into the ground. But I feel like they're grappling. That would be the first
She's
time
a
I would ever be excited to see grappling, basically. Because me, I'm more of a striker watcher. I think it brings more excitement than grappling. I know grappling takes a lot of energy and everything. I don't undermine it, but I enjoy striking a little bit more. But grappling with those two, I wouldn't mind it at all.
See, only thing is though, KGB Lee would never fight them because KGB Lee is a flyweight. and she's never gonna get an opportunity. It'd be a good matchup, you know, like down the road when Rose, you know, they can't make the 115-pound limit anymore. But you know, yeah, you know, I don't know if KGB Lee would be, you know, KGB is too big, man. She would go in there and she would posture up on a lot of them, you know, but on straw weights. Now in the flyweight division, oh yeah, it's gonna get real interesting with Andrea KGB Lee. It's gonna get extremely interesting. I want to talk about this fight with Macedo. Macedo, her big thing is the kicking. That's her strongest asset. When I watch her and I watch her fight, her kicking game is completely on point. This girl, she throws kicks. Her body kicks are good. Her head kicks are phenomenal. Um, her ground game is it's 50-50. It's not great. And I think KGB Lee gonna weather the storm of the kicks because they coming and she gonna come right out as soon as the bell opens. She gonna come out and start trying to kick Andrew KGB Lee. I think KGB Lee is more patient. Macedo to me, she's like really impatient. You know, she's trying to like go for the knockout. You know, she's trying to go to the knockout, and I think her going for the knockout early against a fighter like KGB Lee, I think that's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be detrimental. She's gonna make a mistake. KGB capitalizes on people's mistakes. That's what she do. It's gonna be a good fight, but I think KGB Lee being the pressure, being the more patient fighter, I think that she's gonna win this fight against Macedo. That's
Right.
that's my opinion. I mean, she can fight. I love the kicks, but that's not gonna be enough to beat KGB Lee.
Not really.
Yeah,
I haven't seen Veronica Macedo fight, so I don't really know how to.
she tough, man. I just skill wise though, I don't think she can deal with KGB Lee. I don't think she can do it. Um, KGB Lee strikes just enough to keep it honest, and then when she take it to the ground, see the only way that Macedo can beat KGB Lee, she gonna have to submit her. KGB Lee, to me, I think she wide open for a submission. You know, and lesser opponents, when I saw her fight, they were able to try to submit her, but they're unsuccessful. That's because they're not, you know, they're not skilled. They're not very skilled, so they can't pull it off.
The
Veronica
fight
Macedo,
I mentioned. I think I need to see again because I don't remember KGB Lee dominating in the stand up against Roxanne. That's not what I remember. So anyway,
nah, when she took it to the ground, I'm telling you, KGB Lee, when she get to the ground, it's a wrap. I mean, it's a wrap. Like she's showing no mercy on the ground. She's not taking it easy. She is overly aggressive when she gets to that ground, and that's what it is. I mean, Macedo, she's more of a kickboxer that fights in the octagon. That's how I feel when I watch her fight. She got some good kicks though. Her kicks are good, but that's not enough. She's not going to be able to defeat a fighter of Andrea Lee's caliber, who's better, by the way. Okay, the last fight Andrea KGB Lee had, she fought against Jamie Thornton, which, you know, Jamie Thornton was undersized, not in a weight class, but she dominated that fight. You know, completely dominated it, and she's been dominating most of her fights since then. And I think she's gonna come in there. She's gonna weather that storm. You know, Veronica Macedo is gonna try to throw some kicks. She's gonna try to kick in the body. KGB Lee gonna get in close, and then that's it. She's gonna take her down. And Macedo with KGB Lee, you can't be overly aggressive. You can't extend yourself out because that's when her superior ground game is going to take over. Oh, super chat, super chat, super chat. Ed Harris the third, super chat, super chat, super chat. And you can catch Ed Harris the third. He'll be on Megan Anderson's Twitter line, and he'll be telling her the truth, and Megan will block him, and he'll come right back. Brought to you by the Ed Harris campaign to troll Megan Anderson. Shout out to Ed Harris in the comment section.
Coach, I have a question. Who do you think when Rocky heals up, she should fight next?
Man, that's a good one. I think she needs to fight the loser of Reno and Zingano.
Oh, so she's gonna fight Zingano. Got it.
No, well,
No shade. No shade.
there you
no,
go,
I
Mary. There you go, Mary. I like it.
Oh, Mary just came in there. Okay, Mary snuck that in, boy. I must be
Yep.
slipping. God, dog, they need to fight the winner.
Shout
Hey,
out to Mary and
But and speaking of Mari, God, I'm gonna be interviewing her pretty soon. I'm just like, man, I don't think I don't know. They're gonna keep putting people in her way though. I think she beat Kat Zingano. I don't think she getting a title shot. I think they're gonna put somebody else. They may even give her a Holly Holm rematch. I'm pretty sure. And if they did that, I'd be like, okay, well, she'd be more prepared to fight. I don't know how the outcome would come, but I think she's got a better chance now because her skills are better. But man, I know they do that. And then she beat Holly. Then they throw Ketlin in the way. See, they'll keep putting people in there when she should be fighting Ketlin now to decide who's going to be the number one contender for the belt. But it's the UFC. When you're on a no love list, that's what happens. Uh-oh.
I'll tell you what, it took Rocky a long time to go get a title shot because she was supposed to be been up there, but when she lost to Holly, it was a long road back. What were you saying, Benji? I'm sorry, I thought I heard you.
Super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Keep Brown MMA and boxing. Guys, go subscribe to that channel. He's hilarious. The guy can make great logos. Just ask Brittany. Ask Brittany Neiman. Brittany Neiman got a logo from Keith Brown. And you'd have thought it was Christmas for Brittany the War Machine Neiman. Shout out to Keith Brown, MMA boxing in the comments thread. Oh man. Yeah. I probably need to do like commercial drops for this stuff, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, just do some commercial with Mary's one-liners because man, things off the chain. So what y'all thinking, y'all? I mean, what are you guys thinking now? I mean, like, so who do you guys have winning? Because y'all never really said who y'all thought was gonna win between KGB Lee and Macedo.
Oh, I said I think KGB Lee can do her magic. I picked KGB.
Yeah, I just don't know Macedo well enough to give you an honest, guess. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to tune in.
Yeah, I don't know.
KGB is a little more well-rounded, so I'm relying on that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be upset if Macedo won. I wouldn't. If Lee won, I wouldn't care. I think Lee. I don't know. I think Lee. I think she can do it. I think she can pull it off. If she don't try to, have a standing match with Macedo. Now, if Lee choose to be stupid and try to stand with Macedo, then she's gonna lose. She's gonna lose. But I don't think she's gonna do that. I think she's gonna play her game like she do. Set up the takedown with the jabs and with leg kicks, and then that's it. I think she's going to work.
Oh, so Macedo has better striking than KGB?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I always thought that was like where KGB was real good at was with striking. But you're saying she's well-rounded more so?
KGB, she's okay. Her striking is average. Her ground game, that's where she go to work.
Okay. That might have affected my opinion of that fight with Modafferi because I thought she was like a striker. So I was like looking at the striking, like that's really not that great.
No, Roxanne is here on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, Roxanne is a beast on the ground, like for real. And if she gets you to the ground, then she can do a lot more. Like Roxanne look like a robot with them broke knees and them glasses. I mean, she looked like she can't, but as soon as she get you down, Roxanne is very good at submissions and she can weigh you down on the ground.
Yeah, I went into that fight like thinking that KGB was like being hyped up as some kind of a good striker. And then when like that wasn't working out against Roxanne, I go, oh, I don't know about this. So I think I just had the wrong opinion going in.
You had the wrong perspective.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Don't know, y'all, but it's gonna be a good night of fights tomorrow night. It's gonna be a great night. Yeah.
Coach, you said Andrea was a flyweight, right? So who, I'm a huge like fight matchmaker and everything. If you notice, I'm always asking who would be who in this fight and everything. So
yes.
like which woman in the Tough House of the last season do you think Andrea could stand a chance against?
I think she against all of them really. In the top two was a Sarge and Nico. I think it'd be a good fight. I think Sarge, it'll be a 50-50 fight between her and Sarge Eubanks. Because
Right.
Sarge is just
Very
Sarge is
strong.
like yeah, she a monster in there. Like Sarge is very good. Sarge don't have the skills, but what she lacking skill set, see, Sarge make up with just constant pressure and aggression and just straight hard. Like you can be Sarge be getting beat to death, and then she'll come back and then she'll hit you with something, and then Sarge got game changers in both hands. Okay, Sarge got a game changer in her right foot, that right kick, leg kick of hers.
That she
Sarge is
landed.
a human.
Yes.
Yeah, she knocked out Deanna Bennett, knocked her clean out. Like Sarge is a human game changer. That's what I called her. And even after that interview, I was like, Sarge, you are a human game changer. And she started laughing. And I'm like, what you laughing at? That's the truth. I told her
She
that.
thinks it's a joke.
Wasn't
She
that like
thinks
a wasn't that like a left high kick? Or do I got it wrong? God,
I
I
think
thought
it was
it.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the camera view that it showed, I think it was her right foot that hit the left side of her head. That's what I remember.
Hey, so here's a kind of a training question. Like, uh, is it common for someone to be right hand dominant, right eye dominant, but like they can kick really well with their left leg, not their right?
Definitely. That's what Rose did to Joanna. Rose said that she wanted to knock Joanna out with her right hand, but she ended up doing it with her left instead because Joanna mistaked it for a jab. Definitely. That happens a lot,
Yeah.
actually.
And note to any fighters that fighting Bojangle check. If you switch to southpaw, you can beat her up. Okay, yeah.
No, I mean, but left leg dominant as far as kicks.
Yeah,
Is that a
I
thing?
think so.
Okay.
I mean, I think so. I don't know if I seen that per se, but I'm pretty sure it's possible. Especially if you're left leg dominant, but you make sure you work out both when you're in the gym and everything. I don't see why you can't.
Yeah, just it kind of goes back to when I used to do taekwondo. Like I could kick like hell with my left leg, but like my right leg, it felt a little awkward compared. But I'm right-handed, right eye dominant.
Right. And that happened to me in soccer. I used to kick that ball like 40 feet high with my right leg, and then with my left leg is like 2 feet or something. I don't
Oh, man. Kick the soccer ball and toe the soccer ball up. I mean, hey, think you doing to that soccer ball?
know.
I'm just playing.
Like,
Okay, let me see. Which y'all catch up. Wait a minute. When am I going to interview Cyborg? Whenever Ray Ellaby tell me the interview's on. That's when. Don't worry. It'll be some interviews coming. Yeah, and trust me, I guess the people who think I wouldn't get those interviews, when they happen and when they do, then I have to, I ain't gonna even laugh this time. I ain't gonna do that fame. I ain't gonna laugh at nobody. I'm just gonna say, okay, there's the interview. That's what I'm gonna say. But I don't know. Now they want to interview. I'm not pressing them. They ain't pressing anybody. I'm a fan. I'm a fan that do interviews, but I don't press people for interviews. So that's what it is. Yeah. Wow. So, folks, anything else y'all want to talk about? Let's see.
I'm thinking.
Are there any major like rule differences between UFC and like Bellator, or we can go down the lower shows too, like LFA? Are they mostly the same as far as like what strikes are allowed and that kind of stuff?
Yeah, they the same because they're under the same commission. All the
Okay.
organizations, because you even see Herb Dean refereeing LFA fights. Like Herb Dean was refereeing. He was the one that refereed Gabby Garcia last fight at Road Championships, and they got Herb Dean in there because Gabby Garcia is a cheater, and they needed somebody who was gonna maintain order. And see, Herb Dean not afraid to take points away, or he's not afraid to stop a fight. Herb Dean will do it if somebody cheating. So they got the right referee. They made sure because the referees Gabby had in the past, they didn't care. They just collect that little bit of paycheck they gave him, and then they got him up out of there. But Herb Dean make $500,000 a year, so he gonna do his job to the fullest. All right, let me see. Okay, Zaman asked about Sabina Mazo competing at IF. I don't know. I didn't know she was competing. I mean, okay. I didn't know she was competing for them. I know she been trying to get a fight, another LFA fight. I know that. I mean, I hadn't talked to Sabina in about 2 months. Last time I interviewed, I mean, I could shoot her a text on the phone and see what she talking about. I mean, man, she I like Sabina. She get right back to you too. But Sabina,
Oh, coach.
go ahead. I'm sorry. Yes,
So
ma'am.
sorry. Um, who do you think Tatiana Suarez would have a tough time against? And I mean, not just because of strike or anything, but like since Tatiana is staying in the Strara and everything, I'm thinking of how things will play out with her as she goes up in the ranking. Because assume that she beats Alexa Grasso, which like a lot of people are already like looking forward to. They think that okay, Alexa might not win this one. So she gets past her. Who would be her next fight, and would she win it? Like, would she fight Angela Hill, or is that lower? Would she go up to? Would she fight the loser of Carla and Claudia? Would AKA Carla? She would just fight Carla then, and would she fight? I don't know. I'm just going through about like who would fight who and who would make the best fights.
You know what? Angela Hill not even ranked, so Tatiana would probably turn that fight down because for her to fight Angela Hill, that's not going to move her up in the rankings that far. And her whole goal, Tatiana wants to be the champion, so she's going to have to take a fight with somebody in the top 10, or even if she fought like somebody like Calderwood or she fought Marcos, um, those would be likely. But Marcos still, I think she got injured when she was here. When I watched the fight in January, she got injured, so she's been kind of on the shelf, trying to heal. I could see her fighting Marcos or fighting Herrick, going up the rankings because Herrick just lost, so she's trying to rebound, and they'll set that up. Because if she beats Grasso, then Suarez will probably move to number 10, and she'll move ahead of Courtney Casey. Marcos will probably drop back down to either 12 or
Ooh.
13, which is going to suck because she just won a fight. But that's, when you don't get any love, that's what happens. You're going to drop down in the rankings. And for people like Herrick, I hate to say this, I like Herrick and I like Marcos, but they're going to use them as gatekeepers. Okay, watch what I tell you. They're
They
going to try
are.
everything. They're going to try everything they can. But what's going to piss them off is that Marcos and Herrick, they still winning. And they're going to beat these young girls that they try to put them in there with. These hype jobs like Dern, they're going to put them in there with a Marcos or a Herrick, and they're going to get in there and get touched up. That's what's going to happen. Okay, and I can't wait for Mackenzie Dern's ass to get touched up good. So somebody just going and beat her. That's what I can't wait for that. I can't wait.
Man, he's gonna beat her like a basketball. But yeah, I was so when you called out Felice versus Suarez, I agree with you. That is a great fight. You know why? Because Felice might think not to go to the ground with Suarez because that'll be the tougher fight. And Felice is not dumb. She's sort of smart, you know. She works smart, not always hard. So I think she would keep it standing with Suarez, where her fighting is non-existent, as I said before, and Felice can actually just two-piece Suarez like Popeye. She can just pop, pop, move or counter a lot. And I feel like Suarez wouldn't know what to do with that but clinch. And Felice is very good in the clinch as well. She actually put up a good fight against Carolina until the third round. So to be honest, I feel like Harry could beat Suarez if Harry sticks to the right game plan. She got the physicality for it, and she knows a strategy, and she's actually very well rounded. She has nice striking, and her ground game is good just as well. So I have Felice on that one.
I like that fight. Felice Herrig versus Tatiana.
Heck of a matchup. Heck of a matchup.
Man, I like your one-liners, Mary. Two-piece
Oh,
like Popeyes. Pop pop. And coach, you said briefly that um Angela Hill's not ranked. Well, she used to be until 8 pounds overweight McDonald's,
No, she used to be ranked.
right?
She
Wasn't she?
she used to be ranked before she took an ass whooping a few times actually. Uh,
Oh, I thought she was 15 and she got bumped off, and that
yeah,
was
no,
Dern.
not
right.
you're right.
Angela Hill has been a loser. since she's come back into the UFC. Yeah, she won a fight, but she's on her way out too. She lose again, she's out of here. Okay, and yeah, Angela Hill to me, ugh, I, I, I just rather not say. I would have to need to get that Deep Thinkers channel that I keep talking about, because then I can really say some of the stuff that I want to just enlighten people on it.
Okay,
Trust
so
me, if I
no interest in a Mackenzie Dern versus Hill fight. No interest there.
I
Oh,
think
I have.
Angela Hill trying to buy. I think she's trying to buy her way into the fight by talking junk.
Yeah, I was wondering that. What if she was trying to kind of start a fire, make a little heat.
She might, and she right there in the ranking. I mean, she's probably just outside of the rankings too. So
She is.
that would be a good fight they can make. And Angela Hill, she probably one of those people that, hey, we're gonna put you in the octagon, and you can go in there and get beat up a little bit. I'm telling Angela Hill might become the next gatekeeper. I mean, who knows? Because Angela Hill is, what is she in the UFC? She's one in. Let me see.
Nah, she's not good enough to be the gatekeeper. I feel like Felice would be a better gatekeeper than that.
I mean, gatekeeper is usually
People
like a
that don't win.
top 5 opponent, but you can't get close to the belt, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that pretty
actually,
much
a
what a gatekeeper
gatekeeper.
is?
Yeah, a
Like,
gatekeeper actually is somebody that can beat everybody else ass in the division except the champion. So you're
like
half right. Claudia was a top-notch gatekeeper.
that's what I was gonna
She
say.
was she ran through everybody. So Jessica basically took her place. Now everybody can't get through Jessica unless somebody skips over her and gets an immediate title shot.
Look, this girl, Angela Hill, she 3-4 in the UFC. One more loss,
Mm-mm.
it's a wrap. Okay, one more loss is a wrap. I'm trying to tell you, if UFC was a class, I'd have gotten an A. If Bojangles was a class, I would have gotten an A. Okay, I'm telling y'all, how the UFC, they got trends. Okay, they got trends, and when a fighter losing like that,
Huh.
you win a fight, lose a fight. When you start getting into the 4 and 5 fight losing streak, you're on your way out. Okay, it's if she loses next fight, Angela Overkill Hill will be Angela Overkilled out of here. Okay,
All right, I
that's
thought Angie Hill had another win. I thought it was like 50-50. I didn't know.
where she did. She beat Muros. She beat Muros. She beat her. But see, that's not enough. These are unranked opponents that she's beating, and she's 3-4. She was like 1-2 when she was in the UFC the first time, and then she's like what, 2-2 now, or 2-3. I don't know, but it's not good. And
And
she's gonna be on that chopping block soon. I've
So
been
who,
telling people I know how to predict these. Like I predicted Beck Rollins. I said, hey, y'all, Beck Rollins is out. Now they might give another chance. I said, listen, Beck Rollins is out of here.
who
Okay.
do you think who do you think wins? Angela Hill versus Paige Van Zant?
Oh, Angela Hill.
please.
Can't can't beat Paige Van Zant, boy. You need to question why you fighting in mixed martial arts. I mean, God, dog.
You know what? They should have kicked back out of there for right from then. How the hell you let Paige Van Can switch kick your ass to sleep? How the heck? Like, I'm sorry. Like, she didn't need to be there in the first place. Like, she held a good spot in tough and everything, but really, I really don't think she was ready for all that. She I just can't stand her. And Angela Hill needs to leave the UFC and go bare knuckle boxing right along her pineapple head ass. Both of them need to just go take on a different route completely, because both of them they can't be professional. I feel like they can't go a good enough time without opening up their mouth about something they don't need to be doing. They pay attention to everybody except them. They're unranked and she's over there getting her ass whooped how many times in a row, but yet she has to talk shit about this person, that person, and be in everybody's drama, but she can't get better. it's irritating at this point.
Wow. Irritating drama. I mean,
Yeah, mm, I don't know. Now, if she coming from Mackenzie Dern now, she wouldn't be she wouldn't be the first person that hates Mackenzie and then ends up getting clocked out. I hope she
yep.
doesn't make that mistake as Amanda. But Angela, she didn't have much of a ground game as well, but she's sort of improving. Like she's not too stupid to improve herself. She's trying. I mean, she has good takedown defense now. It's kind of decent, but I wouldn't say she go straight to it. It's not her go-to. She's still a striker.
I got a little bummed out, man, when I was listening to uh, ABC's Amanda Bobby Cooper's speech where she was talking about how she was gonna make Mackenzie Dern pay for missing weight, and she was mad, and I got all hyped up thinking it was gonna be a great fight, and then that happened.
Yep.
It was
Let
a sad
down.
day. It was like The Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
It- we'll be on top again.
yeah,
She's gonna get it soon.
the Empire Strikes Back. Shoot, as long as you ain't the Empire, you good to go. Because the Empire got destroyed, beat up, shot at, killed. Hey, but I tell you though, I tell you, it's gonna be a long road, guys. You know that they're gonna shove Mackenzie Dern down our throat, and if Angela Hill get in there, you know what? I pick Angela Hill to probably lose the fight, y'all. I pick her to lose because all the loudmouths and the bullies they gone. Angela Hill is the last one. USADA retired Jessica Penne. She's out. Amanda Bobby Cooper retired Angela Magana. So she's out. Okay. And now we got this one. We got this one, Angela Hill. She's the only one left. She is the only one left. Okay. Yes. But yeah, I tell you, guys, it's gonna be a long road. So get used to seeing the Mackenzie Dern posters. You're gonna see Mackenzie Dern on the side of a freaking bus. Okay. I mean, you're gonna see her twerking in the club on Instagram. Guys, get used to this. I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay. But get ready for the memes. Get ready for all the memes, y'all, that's gonna be put out when this girl get knocked out. I mean, mark my word on it now. Mark my word. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna sit back and make these videos, but she get knocked out. She's going to sleep, y'all. That's just how that is. That's just the way that is. She's going to sleep.
Ooh.
Yeah. TC, the girl missed weight. I ain't calling her fat. I'm just saying she getting knocked out, TC. Okay? Mackenzie Dern is out of here. That's just what it is. Oh, let's see. Keep
McDonald's
running.
Dern going to sleep.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Marion. I don't mean to cut you. My bad.
Oh no, I stopped right there. I said McDonald's Dern going to sleep.
Yeah, McDonald's Dern. Look at this, McDonald. Look, y'all done came up with Bojangle check, and
McDonald's.
now McDonald's Dern. Now y'all got me saying that crap. McDonald's Dern. Okay, Keith Brown said, "Hey, Coach Mary, the two like you're on the Smoke City Mobcast, but on your channel. I can't compare to the Smoke City Mobcast, man. They have hundreds of people watching at one time, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We are." And Mary, then maybe Mary will launch her channel. So go subscribe to Mary's channel because she need, because she gonna get going one day, and then my notification bell will go off, and Mary Thomas will have a video. She'll have a video. Yeah. Hey TC, listen, man, listen. I get it. You are a respectable Dern fan. That's why I can talk to you. But TC, look who she's beating. She's beating the weak girls in the division. And
Yep.
she lost to Ashley Yoder. Whether you like it or not, Ashley Yoder outpointed Dern, and Dern took a butt whooping in that fight. Dern did. Okay. I'm sorry. Dern. She got her Dern PG-13 channel whooped. That's what happened. Okay.
She
And that's
got a
what she
Dern
get.
good butt whooping.
Oh, say what, Mary Thomas?
I said she got a darn good butt whooping.
Yeah, she got a darn good ass whooping that day. I was happy too. I was loving every second of it too. Ashley Yoder was kicking her, punching her in the stomach, slapping her around the octagon like she did TC. Yeah. Nah, her record don't say otherwise, TC. Look, man, one can take somebody who missed weight 4 times. So listen, 4 of her victories can be accredited to her can't even making a weight. Look, this girl done fought 7 pro fights, and 4 times she can't even make the weight. 57% of the time. That's
Damn.
about 60%. This girl cannot make the weight. Okay? She's a disgrace. She's a disgrace to the fight game. Mackenzie Dern. You know what? She is gonna get knocked out. And TC, when she get knocked out, I'm gonna say I told you so.
I mean, it's not like she's one of those in-betweeners, you know, where if like they only had a 120-pound division, then Mackenzie could make it. I mean, she was big. She's big.
Reason why she ain't going up to that to 125 pounds, because she know there's some big flyweights in that division. One Valentina Shevchenko that she would have to face. One Alexis Davis that she'd have to face. Okay, she have to face those people. That's just the bottom line.
Exactly. She knows she belong in there. Why don't you just put in the work, get yourself better, go in there and go be where you belong then? Do that. Don't be no weight bully and constantly diminish yourself that you can't even afford to do just to go pick on smaller girls that can't handle most of your weight and everything. And there are girls in there that can still put you to sleep anyway, even if they are smaller than you. It's nothing. All it takes is skill. She don't want to go up to flyweight division because there's girls up there that'll eat her ass up like she eating them chicken nuggets, and it's just not fair because she has the frame for it. She had the weight for it, and she's just not doing it. And I'm not letting go of Joanna not going up there too because she said she would. She told us that she would, and I'm still waiting on that to this day. I'm gonna be a skeleton before Joanna moves up there, and I'm like, lady, you've been champion once already. Go up there. Go meet yourself some new challenges.
Well, this is what you get when you're a fan of Bojangles. When you're a fan of Bojangles, that's what happens. Okay. So now, Bojangles, she ain't making that jump yet because she got to fight all these people, and Joanna, if you listening right now, maybe you're not listening. Who knows? We ain't got that big yet. But Joanna, if you ever hit his archive, let me say something to you right now, Bojangles. In order for you to lose the name Bojangles, you got some apologies. Let's give a list of apologies that Bojangles need to do. First of all, Bojangles, you need to apologize. Okay, you need to apologize for making fun of Rose Namajunas' mental health. You need to apologize. Bojangles,
Mm,
you need to apologize for being delusional and not giving Rose Namajunas her props.
mm.
Bojangles. Oh, Mary finna give me an amen. Can I get an amen? Bojangles. Bojangles. Bojangles, you need to bow down. Okay, and you need to stop looking like you sniff cocaine, Bojangles. You need to stop it. And I say,
What?
Bojangles, you need to apologize for Claudia Gadelia for saying that she need to go back to the jungle. You need to apologize, Bojangles.
Amen.
Bojangles. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. Bojangles, you need to apologize for making fun of them Asian people in that restaurant because you took your hands and put them over your eyes, Bojangles, and you slanted your eyes. You need to apologize, Bojangles, because Bojangles
Hallelujah.
seem a little suspect to me, Bojangles.
Oh,
Oh,
did she do that? I didn't see that.
she
That's
did.
that's gross.
I got a photograph. I sent it to you. I was gonna make a
That's
video, man. I really was, and I said, you know what? I ain't gonna do it. I can pull it on, man. But yeah, man, got a photograph of her, man, doing that. She's in an Asian restaurant, eating Asian food, and then she took her hands and slanted her eyes. I'm telling you, if that ain't what it is, and
Okay.
Bojangles, you need to apologize to Carolina Kovacevic because you tried to bully her, and Carolina Kovacevic was nothing but nice to you, and you came in her face, Bojangles. You got some
Amen.
apologies. and you need to apologize for running back and forth in the octagon because you had me laughing. I paid good money for this Jamaican ginger brew, and I spit it out when I started looking at your silly ass Bojangle check. Oh man. All right, dog. God bless. God bless. God bless this. All right, guys. Well, before we wrap it up, anybody in the comment section got a question for the panel? Guys, we having some fun. Yeah, I know. Yeah, people on YouTube sometimes can't take a joke, but it's crazy. You shouldn't say that. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It's not serious. Okay.
Can you plug that Jamaican ginger brew real quick?
Yeah, I got
which one are you drinking?
I'm drinking Jamaica Reed's Jamaican ginger beer. It's good.
All right. Sounds good.
God, dog, man. Woo. Yeah, TC, it is strange. They come from two different places. They come from the same place and they different, man. God, dog. Oh man.
That just goes to show you the world has a huge diversity no matter where you are. Did you know Africa has like the highest genetic diversity despite it mostly being dark skinned people?
Man, I'm getting educated.
That's actually not too surprising. I can believe that.
Yeah. I ain't surprised. Had you been to Africa? Had you been over there before?
No, I haven't been over. It's actually in one of my college classes. I learned it in last semester. We were doing a social experiment, sorry. And it turns out that Africa has the highest genetic diversity in the whole world. Meanwhile, the other countries, they have like a 40% difference going on and everything. Which is weird because you would think that because America, is the land of the free and the home of the brave, psych,
Ooh, no.
they have more of a genetic diversity because all these people are merging together in this country, but seems not. It seems as if Africa, because people believe that Africa is where people originated from anyway, that black people are the original people and everything, and that white people are actually mutated. I'm not gonna get into it because that's controversial, but like, yeah, I mean, uh,
Yeah.
Well, it's I think I know it is a big subject, but it's like America, people came here, and then it's a very young country when you think of it in terms of genetic diversity. But in Africa, it's like there were certain areas that over time evolution had a chance for people to kind of show genetic difference, like pygmy Africans are like very short, kind of smaller people, and then in other areas are very
right.
tall and larger. So, but it's because they didn't have a lot of movement around.
Yeah, and the next place is Brazil. If you notice, like, there's a bunch of people in Brazil, like, there's a bunch of black people in Brazil that you think is black, when they actually have like some white people silky type hair and speak what is it, Portuguese and everything, and they're just Latino, and I'm like, oh, okay. So Brazil, they have a wide range as well. They don't just have like white looking people. They actually have like a whole broadcast of
Mm.
people.
Not to get too deep in the subject too, but it's also kind of weird too. Like if you've ever been to Iceland, it's like tiny little country, but like every woman in there is like 6'4" and like drop dead gorgeous. In Iceland, it's just really weird. A whole bunch of like incredibly tall, beautiful white women.
That's what's
You know
up.
who said that as well? They said that about Russian women too. I seen a movie, someone said, why are the Russian women so sexy, but all the men look like toads? And I never thought about that. I was like, when I thought about every Russian woman that I met, I was like, you're right, because they actually are pretty attractive, but then all the men, like, they're as, I don't know, I just never paid enough attention to them. But the women, they're actually very clean too. I didn't notice that.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Great. Awesome. Oh man. Yeah. Good topic. Good conversation. Well, shoot. That's what's up. Well, folks. I mean, shoot. Well, crap. we done talked about it, guys. I'm gonna come on here tomorrow night after the fights. I'm gonna come on here tomorrow night after the fights, guys. I want to get a good panel tomorrow, boy. I want to go in and you know, yeah, definitely want to go in and get this thing rolling tomorrow night, y'all. Yeah, I mean, a bunch of y'all came in and hung out with us on a Friday night, boy. I'm telling you, this y'all could have been somewhere. You could have been somewhere, climbing a tree. You could have been, in the club, twerking with, Mackenzie Dern. You could have been, playing a video game and thinking it's real, like Bojangle Check. I mean, you could have been anywhere, but you chose to just kind of hang out here, guys. Yeah. Hey, so you guys got anything else to say? Y'all want to, I don't know, say whatever before I say let's roll on up out of the place. Let's go.
I don't know. I guess we could go through some of the comments if there are any.
Okay, let's look at these comments. Let me see. Mm, mm. Shoot, man, we got to go back up. Y'all start talking about women. Zaman Hill and Pinay have cute little fight breakdown vlogs. They probably do because Pinay better get a blog because she ain't finna fight no more. She done.
Oh, what if Hill fought Penny? Did they do
What if
that?
she did? They probably, yeah, they could fight. I mean, they friends, but Rocky and Amanda are friends. They fought.
Right, and Amanda did not hold back.
Sure didn't. If somebody trying to kill me, no.
I think I mentioned this before, but KK trips me out, man. The way she's like so calm before a fight.
Nah, man, she crazy. She's crazy.
Who you say?
Carolina, before a fight, she's like so calm.
Be leaning against the damn fence, looking around with that one eye. What the heck wrong with her, man? Come on, Kovacevic. Come on, get serious. Get serious, Kovacevic. Yeah, she crazy. That's Carolina Kovacevic. I would not doubt that Carolina, she probably got some habits like, she dating somebody and they like a minute late. Hey, you said you were going to be here at 6. It's 6:01. And she might do something like pull out a knife and throw the knife at him and miss him and then stick the knife in the wall. That sounds like something she'd do.
Man, like Rory McDonald. You remember Rory McDonald? He used to have that kind of like serial killer look on his face before a fight. Like Carolina is like the female version of him.
Oh, has that pat down. Carolina looks more like when somebody has like they seem really happy, but then one little thing would just set them on fire. I feel like maybe she has a really what is it? She's I don't want to say bipolar, but something like bipolar, but not unnecessarily.
Shoot, Dr. Heckle and Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. That's what she is. Dog, Carolina Kovacevic. Yeah, right, Carolina. Okay. Well, y'all, I'm going to go ahead. We'll wrap it up tomorrow night, guys, after the fights. Folks, it's going to be lit. Mary, I hope you ain't got nothing busy. I know you're a busy woman, Mary. Benji. I know you got like 1,000 jobs and, I don't know. If you ain't busy, man, y'all roll on through, man. We can get this thing going. Hopefully we get George Page. George Page will add another element because after a bunch of ladies been fighting, George Page is normally on fire. He loves the ladies.
I can probably make it tomorrow. We'll see.
Mr. Page loves the ladies. He does.
George Page thirsty ass.
George, you heard that? Nah. They do. He love the ladies. Ain't nothing wrong with that. As long as he ain't loving the men, I can't deal with that. As long as he ain't loving the dudes. Yeah, nothing against, hey, and nothing against it, yeah, y'all do what you do, but I'm George. George love the ladies, That's cool. That's his thing. Yeah. No worries. So we'll get some good balanced opinion from George. Keith Brown, MMA and boxing. Hope we can get him on. Keith been busy, real busy. And Keith Brown, we have not done our one-on-one collab. Mary, I was supposed to do one with you, man, but you be busy too.
What time are you gonna be on tomorrow so I can like schedule that?
Shoot. So what time is the last fight? Hold on. Let's check this. What time is that last fight?
It's gonna be late, unless you mean the last female fight.
Yeah, it'd be the last female fight. I might cover a few of those men fights because some of them I do watch. I watch all of them, but I don't like the treatment the women get. I don't like it, and it really pisses me off sometimes too.
Yeah, I watch the men's fights too, but you know, this is what do you call it? It's like an open market. There's we need more focus on the women's MMA. There's not a lot of people doing it. So you saying you have the best women's MMA channel on YouTube? It might be true.
I'm speaking it into existence, baby. I'm speaking it into existence. That's what I'm doing. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, the prelim start. Ooh, it's gonna be late. God. Oh, yeah, the prelim start at 6:30. Um, no, the early fight pass. Crap. Yeah, the early fight pass prelim start at 6:30. Wait a minute. Come on. Why this thing? Why they got this thing so jacked up? Like the times. Okay, it's 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Oh, okay, 6:30 Eastern Standard, the early pass prelims. Okay, I got it. Coach can't read. And then the FS2 prelims start at 8 p.m. Then the main card starts at 10 o'clock. God dog. Okay.
I know they don't end until like 12:01 and stuff.
Yeah, probably we ain't gonna see Grasso and Suarez till about we ain't gonna see them till 11 o'clock, and then they're gonna be done about, I don't know, 12, 11:30 or 12. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad I live on the West Coast. That's too late.
Yeah, man. This ridiculous, man. I hate living on the East Coast when it comes to these fights. But yep, okay, well, Poliana Botayo, maybe we can do a quick, I don't know. See, then it don't make sense. You got to do it after the fight. So I'll jump on. We ain't gonna even try to stay long. Let's just try to get on there and let's hook it up. Y'all can come. If you can't, I understand. I know what it is. Y'all got stuff to do.
Right.
Yeah, guys. On behalf of this panel, Arpit Singh, thank you for coming into the panel. He always seems to be dropped off. Arpit, we got to get into a good spot next time, and I'll specifically ask you questions next time. I apologize. Amazing Eric, thank you for not being here for moderating this, but I'm gonna get you for this. I got you, Eric. Don't worry, I got you. Got a birthday gift for you. George Page is back. He's back in the thread. Mary, he knows that you called him thirsty, and he is going to retaliate because of that, Mary. So thank you, Mary. Thank you, Mary Thomas, for coming on, guys. Go subscribe to Mary Thomas. I'm very optimistic. Okay, I'm optimistic that she is going to have a channel, and I know she's going to upload videos. I'm already subbed to Mary Thomas. Let me check to make sure if I'm not
You
lying.
did. I got the notification for it.
Did I sub to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did sub. Okay, good. I don't want to lie. Thank you, Benji. He's always the calm and balance. Mary is a firecracker, and I can be one. But Benji kind of calmly, he kind of sneaks it in there. He'll sneak it in there.
Every once in a while.
Yeah, he'll sneak one in there, and I'm kind of like, oh, I see what you're doing, Benji. But I like it. It's a good balance in the mix. George Page, thank you, George Page. Hopefully tomorrow night, man. I hope you be ready because after the beautiful ladies get done fighting, George Page will be ready. Brittany Neiman, you're in the comment thread. Wow, you said the kids are up and running around. Brittany, hopefully we can get you in even for 5 minutes tomorrow just to get your thoughts and take on the fights, y'all. Golly, I hope so. Brittany, and I'm gonna do an interview. I'm doing another interview with Brittany. She wants me, man. I'm excited, guys. I had to interview Brittany. This is gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be so fun. I'm gonna have fun all day with that. Stamina MC, TC Johnson. Mary,
Coach,
you need to thank anybody? Oh, do what?
Did you interview Keith Brown?
You know what? I do a one-on-one collab. Nope, I still got to do one with Keith Brown. Keith Brown be busy. See, Keith Brown, I got to call him on the phone because I can just call Keith up if I want to. I got to call him up and we got to do this one-on-one collab. Then Mary, we got to do a one-on-one collab. I put your icon in the video and we talk fights, Mary. You know,
I know.
I can do it. I can do it through. I can do a hangout. We can do a hangout through it. Just like I'm calling you on the phone.
Right.
Um, yeah, get it. The one I did one with Good Time Babe, Wildest Moments. Shoot, did one with did one a lot of those guys. And they kind of fun. We just sit there and talk.
I noticed. I seen all of them. I think you did one with General Africa. I think.
Yeah, that's the last one I did. It's the last.
Oh yeah, actually, I wanted to mention General Africa made me laugh when he made that comment about the what do you say, the behavioral science unit, the LDBC behavioral science unit. That was good. That was good.
Yeah. Well, I got 20 years of studying psychology. I mean, believe it or not, I do. And then he's actually a college student and he's getting into, the whole psychology thing. And, we actually analyze the personalities of certain people that leave like very destructive comments. Like a lot of the comments y'all don't see. Some of them are like destructive, like, hey, like I'm gonna come find you or forget you, and they'll say some kind of like homosexual name, like they'll call you F, or they'll call you lesbo, or something like that. They'll do that and use those kind of derogatory terms, and so we actually analyze those guys because it make it more predictable. So then it helps us utilize the words that we need to block all these people so you never see them.
Right.
Because, really ultimately I like for the women to come on and leave comments. Like 2 years ago, women would come on, leave a comment, and somebody would call them a B or a slut or a hoe or, get back to the kitchen, you dumb slut, or, it's just all kind of things. And so, a few of the women, they just, I don't want to come. They'll watch, but they won't comment, and I was like, okay, it's got to be a way. And so YouTube gave us a way out. So now, just getting their personalities, these guys are all the same. And I actually thought about just doing like a video really exposing one of them to show you, what's up with them. But then I was like, Jen, I don't know if I want to commit the time to it. He said, okay, well, I will. So
I wanted to mention one thing real quick is like some of you might have already guessed, but I'm a white guy. And,
yeah, okay, sure.
And I used to be in the Air Force. Well, I bring this up because like a lot of I come from like Washington State where there's not a lot of black people in my town, and so I was in the Air Force for like 8 years, and that changed my perspective a lot. Because some of these white guys that like leave stupid comments like that, they might just not ever be around like black people. You know what I mean? And they'll just say something stupid because it's like the first time they ever even got challenged, so to speak. I don't know if that makes sense. Like they just,
I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's, they think they're not racist, but like they've never even been in a position to even be racist,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's kind of like one of these things, man. You gotta, like, when I see it, I'll call it out. But if people come directly at me, I have a way of unweaving, people and getting into their inner psyche, like I have a way of doing that. And I even do it sometimes when I interview fighters, and it's called you get somebody to trust you. Not saying that I'm doing that to deceive anybody, because I wouldn't do that. Like when I interview somebody and if they tell me something, they told me and nobody knows, right? But with a lot of these guys that they leave these comments, let me tell you, they all got one thing that's in common with them, okay? That's very consistent with everybody that I've ever analyzed, and they have poor people skills. Like they don't know how to actually hold a conversation. And if you've ever typed to some of these people, they can't look at rationale. They can't say, hey, it's just an opinion, it's okay. They can't do that. They don't have the ability to cope with other people. And
Yeah,
the
they're
majority of these
introvert.
people, they spend a lot of time alone. Believe it or not, they do. And when they go to work, they're very introverted at work and they don't talk much. Those are those people at work. But really those quiet people, they have a dark side to them that, you know, that it don't they don't know how to deal with people. So when they come on and you deal with somebody who can read your everything, let you know what you're gonna do. Like I can tell you right now, guys, I done set so many dudes up on here, y'all. It's so many people that's done gave me death threats, and I figure out where they live at. And I don't do that not because I'm stalking them, but I figure out where they stay because they so dumb that they can't stop. They can't stop what they're doing. They always like if you just ignore it the first 10 times, that's not enough. They're gonna keep doing it, and it's gonna get more destructive and more destructive. And these guys don't think. And a lot of these guys too, they have poor relationships with women. They don't know how to deal with a woman. They have no idea. I mean, I'm telling you, some of the stuff I done found out is real. Is crazy. It's crazy. And most of these guys, and I hate to say this one too, the majority of these guys, they pedophiles. The ones that's leaving the real destructive comments, they all the same. They think the same. They got this sick, thing of how life's supposed to be. And these are your guys too that if they had their way, they would see you out in public. They would shoot you up if they could. Crazy.
You know what I really, really noticed when I was in the military is that when you're in like the training, like not boot camp, but like your school for the actual like trade that you're going to do, you see like the little cliques and stuff. And sometimes they'll be like kind of racially organized. Like you'll have like, like,
The
Spanish
Hispanic.
people hanging out with Spanish people, black people and white people kind of all segregated a little bit. But that don't happen when you get to your job. And the first time I went to, Iraq, and we're actually like fighting a war, all that shit goes out the window, and you're all brothers. You're all brothers then. So it was really kind of fun, actually. I really appreciated that time in my life.
Yeah, that's what people don't get, man. That's what people don't get. They don't get it, man. That you got to do everything, and eventually, man, that hatred. When you have that kind of hate in your system, that stuff kill you. I be telling these guys, I said, man, y'all guys about to die, man. What you mean I'm about to die, bro? You finna die. I'm telling you. You have all that hatred and you use all them negative words, that stuff kill you. And all you doing, you're depleting your energy. You're depleting your karma. But this something, see, this is a topic where I have to really get into, like, I got to make that deep thinkers channel. Like, I got to do it because some stuff I can't put out here. Like, really, some of the stuff I know about auras and energy, and just, like how what you say, like the rice experiment. I mean, it's a lot of different things, that, even your own words can kill you. It's crazy. I've seen people in hospitals that's negative and they die. But the positive people in the hospitals, majority of them, they actually get better and they go out and do, they back to life the way it used to be. Man. Yeah, but it's so much stuff I don't experience. But I don't, maybe one day I get to it and we'll do it, one day.
I saw a video you made about Illuminati and the white woman and Emmett Till, and she confessed that she set the whole thing up. And you said that she was possessed and stuff. I was like, that could be like I didn't think of that. And I know that there's pure evil that does exist because we have Hitler who never drank, never smoked, never did any drugs, but somehow he just hated Jews and hated homosexuals
I
and
thought
things.
I thought Hitler was into cocaine.
No, not at
That's
all,
a
actually.
No?
that's a strong demonic presence. And if y'all don't well, I can tell you this, okay? Most people don't believe in that demon spirits exist, but they real. They quite real. They talk to you, they can talk down, but sometimes they can talk through people. Sometimes they can approach you in this world, but they can't use their astral bodies to walk on earth because it requires energy and they don't have it. So they got to get in a body. And a lot of that stuff with that lady, you can see. Well, see, I don't want to get too mad. I might kind of freak people out, but I can tell you that some people they can see some things, and some people they can't see it, and it's right in front of their face. That's what I say. I
Right.
say with that. Yeah, crap. Yeah, it's been a good conversation. Maybe I don't know. Maybe one day, we'll have to talk about it. But demons are real, and I know some of y'all probably want to hit us either, but There's a heaven and a hell. It's there, but the demons, they're real. They come to earth. They can talk to you. You may encounter a demon, and you shouldn't even get afraid though, because they can't really do anything to you. Like I told people about the story. Like years ago, this used to happen to me. And true story, like I used to wake up and in the middle of the night, and a doctor used to call it sleep paralysis. I'm like, no, this ain't paralysis, okay? This is something feel like it's holding me down, trying to choke me. And I kept trying to tell him that. So he thought I was crazy. He thought I was crazy. And I'm like, dude, I'm not crazy. I said, when I wake up in the middle of the night, there's something trying to choke me. So I put a mirror in front of my bed, and sure enough, guys, now this I hope this don't scare y'all, but I saw a woman with wings, right? She
What
was on
the
top
heck?
of me, she was choking me. Now listen, now let's put it out there in perspective, okay? Um, this woman looked just like a human. A normal human looked like a regular human, gray skin, hair, all of the above, had everything that a normal woman would have. She just had a pair of wings on, right? It was a demon. And I'm sitting there like, God dog. And all I can think about is, are you serious? This gray skinned fool finna try to choke me out. I said, nah, we can't explain this one. No. And so when I understood, that I don't have to be afraid, they live on fear. So once you stop being afraid, they gotta go. Because they don't have the energy or the power. They don't have it. They don't have it to be on earth. They can't compete with humans if humans are not afraid. But this is what I saw, and people thought, well, you crazy. No, I'm not crazy. This really happened. But when I realized, oh, I don't have to be afraid, it never happened again. I mean, it happened every night for darn near a month. So I'm like, okay, you know what? That's enough. That's enough. Okay. I'm not. And I just said, I said, God, and you can't talk either. That's one, you can't talk either. So I said, okay. I was saying in my head, God, get this thing up off me. Nope, you ain't finna kill me. That's what I said. God, she ain't killing me. And as soon as I started saying that, I began to be able to talk. Never again, y'all. Never again. Gone. And that was what 15. This used to happen to me 15 years ago. Never came back when I said, God. And Brittany, I said, I said, Jesus, what's up, man? I need some help, man. What's up? And there it was. And I'm not afraid to speak on it. It's true. It happens. Got to be careful. People you around, they got some of them got demon spirits, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, if you got somebody that lose their mind, they really lose their mind, and you don't know why. Better think about it, y'all. Better think about it. I'm telling you, you better think about it, and you better be careful who you let in your house. I'm real picky. Who you let in your house? You got people, man, that's doing crazy dirt, man. I ain't letting them up in there because they'll bring something and drop it off at your house, and the next thing you know, you waking up in the middle of the night and something going on. Nah, I don't play with these people.
You see your lamp flying and stuff.
Yeah. Now, well, okay. The worst thing I ever seen, and this was when I was like 18, and I never forget it. I was going and I had my buddy Roger, and it's funny that I know Valentina's manager. His name is Roger. And I went to his house one day, and he was like, I said, my mom be acting kind of crazy. Like, what you mean your mom acting crazy? Yeah, I mean, yeah, your mom head looking like somebody stuck it in a light socket, but she always like that. And he was like, no. He said, no. He said, my mom crazy. And I said, okay. So this is when I really realized that I can see them sometimes, demons. Not me telling, see, I'm scaring some people. But I went in and her face was contorted. Like it was like all pushed around. And I'm like, and I looked at her, I said, what in the name of Hillbilly Joe happened to your face? I mean, and he was like, what you mean? I said, your mom face, it looked like somebody just took her eyes and moved them around the back of her head. I mean, her nose all messed up. He said, no, no, it's not. But see, I can see it. I mean, guys, I can see it as bright as day. And then this thing pushed her against the wall. And he said, Mama, why you going against the wall? I said, look, I said, that thing pushed it. He said, what thing? I said, it's right there. I can't see that. Yeah. She was getting beat up. She was getting beat up by this. And that's the time, I ain't had no relationship with God. I just watched. I'm like, whoa. But finally, she was wrestling with this thing, and it finally it went away. But yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, it's real. I don't be playing with certain people, man. I don't play with them. I just ignore and kind of keep moving because you'll get caught up. But y'all, I done kind of went in a little bit deeper than what I wanted to. I can't, I won't, I can't use this platform for that, y'all. But God dog, crap. Yeah, well, thank y'all for coming on. This was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to take you too far off topic. It's just, I don't know. I've been having fun on the panel, and something that Mary said about the college classes and the different types of people got me thinking about it a little bit. So anyway, I had a lot of fun talking to everybody tonight. Thank you all.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you
guys. But you guys are amazing. Tomorrow night, guys, we'll get into some fight talk if y'all available. Come on, go subscribe to Mary Thomas. Go Benji. I don't know. Go subscribe to him. Just subscribe to him. He may drop video. Matter of fact, I'm going to subscribe to Benji right now. Okay? But there's your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you guys waiting on? Subscribe to the Best Women's MMA platform on YouTube and subscribe to the Best Combat Sports panel on YouTube.
Bye.